So very important discussions will happen. I would suggest you to log in from your laptops and have a bottle of water with you because it is going to be a 3 hours of valuable session. Okay. So guys, everyone, please put your entire attention. Today's day is very important because the everything will be put into right perspective. Okay. So guys, everyone, please start focusing. Thank you for confirmations. Few important things for getting started. If possible, do log in from laptops because we will take some running notes which will definitely be helping you and it will help you to be more focused. Okay. So before starting with the today's topic, let me give a quick intro about myself so we both understand each other and then we will start moving from that position one by one. Okay. So guys, I started my career in the year around 2010, 2011. I started working into the IT industry. I started my career as a Java developer and then worked there for like around 3 years as a Java developer and then converted it into a full stack. So as part of that, even worked on the front end part of the things. And as I was gaining more experience, okay, I started leading small teams, around 4 or 5 member teams. Okay. And then further moved it into becoming a technical lead. Then I got promoted into a manager position where I started leading around 10-15 member team. Then further became senior manager. It's been a long journey of 15 years. And there I started leading around 25-member team. And further, I became into a head of technology designation. Yes, this is also one of the designation just below the director designation, such a kind of designation where I started leading big teams having 40 members. So nothing but in my team, we have other architects, we have tech leads, we have scrum masters, we have QA leads, and we have DevOps guys. So they are all like, okay, as part of my team. And we have done some amazing work together. So this has been my journey of past 15 to 16 years. Okay. And important thing is, whatever I have learned through my journey, I'm going to discuss that with you guys. Whatever is needed to know for entry level professionals. Okay, whatever is needed for entry level professionals means 0 to 2 years of experience, 0 to 3 years of experience. Whatever knowledge is required, I'm going to discuss all of that as part of this 2 months program. So it is going to be fully practical knowledge, how the IT industry works, when we do the hiring process, what we look in the people, when we are doing annual appraisals and promotions, what kind of people are rewarded and who are not rewarded. When we shortlist, what do we really look for? And when we are working with people, what is the expectation? So there are so much of insights that we have as part of this 15-16 years of my IT. And guys, I am going to share it all with you so you can massively succeed in your IT career. Okay. So guys, it is going to be fully loaded with lot of knowledge. I think one of the best investment of your time is to gain my 15 years of experience within 2 months. You're basically time traveling. Okay. And that's what it is. Now, let me tell you one major observation which we got in past few years. Okay. What is that? Point number 1. We went for some campus drive. Guys, everybody try to understand because these all things are very relevant for you. Point number 1, we went for a campus drive. So the CEO of my company said, we need to hire 30 people as part of this campus drive. Freshers, entry-level people, around 30 positions. And there were very strict instructions. Okay, we need to get 30 people from this campus round. And me and the other interview panel, we went there. And now, let me tell you the fact here. Around 300 plus members appeared for interview. And we tried our best to hire 30 people. But finally, we were able to hire only 5 people. even though our CEO said that we need to get 30. Point is, we really lowered the interview round bar so much to get more people. But guys, unfortunately, only 5 were good enough to work into the projects. Remaining people did not even have the basic knowledge. And I'm telling you guys, our expectation during interview is not like very high fundu product development, very precise, like expert level. No, we don't take that kind of interview because we believe that once we have the people, they will learn along with us. And I'm telling you guys, this is a real big problem. Majority of the people at the college level, they are not really prepared to work into the corporate. And that is a very serious concern that we got. Okay, something is really going wrong here. From 300 people, okay, these many guys only were able to hire. Now that means there is something big concern going on in the market. And at the same time, now let me share you this. Over past like 10 plus years onwards, I am conducting interviews. Okay, so many rounds across all of the experience levels, entry to mid-level, to tech leads, to senior management, like all the roles I have been interviewing since past 10 plus years. Now, let me tell you, entry level is a problem. But other concern is even the people who have job 0 to 3 years of experience, their knowledge is also not up to the mark. Even after working, knowledge not up to the mark. Now, there could be several reasons for that. And that is where we realized there is a big problem which is going on into the society. Sometimes the college is not preparing the people properly. And even after they are getting the job, they are not becoming fit to really have a great IT career. And when AI is coming, the situations are even more demanding. Now, with AI, the times are changing. New, fast expectations. Do you know this? What companies are currently expecting, even from entry-level professional? They want people to quickly adapt and start delivering the project. Even from beginner level, expectations are very high. And if you say, I don't know, they simply say, go to AI and then work with it. And then you are saying, we are not able to do that. Then companies like, come on, you're hired to do this and you're not able to do. That means there is a serious concern. So please understand, the market expectation is very high and majority of the entry level people are struggling to really meet. And that is where there is concern in the market. Okay. And now this was really concerning, like me, other interview panel, other managers, how is all this thing happening? What is the solution? Now, let me tell you some very positive thing in all of this chaos. Listen to all of this conversation, guys, very thoroughly, because your life depends on it. Your career depends on it. So listen, understand, and make decisions in your life. Okay. So what happened is, when we were concerned, we started speaking to these people and knowing, okay, what is the problem? Is the people understanding the problem or what is going on? And guys, now here comes some positive thing for you. After speaking to many people at entry level at the college, we realized that people are smart. So it's not like we were concerned, did social media make people dumb that they are not able to understand things? But no, that is not the case. And when we started speaking to a lot of people, we realized, okay, people are smart. Okay, so you are smart, you are intelligent. And once we started giving the right guidance, okay, then people or candidates were able to quickly catch also. Okay, so that means, yes, smartness is there, direction is required. That is what we realized. Okay, once we have some discussion, try to give them some responsibility. People are ready to work hard. You are ready to put your full efforts in. You are smart, you are capable. But the point is, some right guidance is missing. That is what we realized. And guys, that is what brings us to this Java trainee program. So here we are going to build, okay, it's a 2 months where we will be building a real-time project using Java, Spring Boot, and microservices. So all of the insights which are required for 0 to 2 years of experience or 3 years of experience, we are going to cover that in these 2 months. And that is practically going to happen. And you would realize every single day how massively you will grow with the right direction. Okay, guys, so what did we discuss? A lot of job seekers in the market, they are willing to put efforts, but somewhere their knowledge is not what the IT industry is looking for. That is the first point. Second, yes, people are smart, they are capable, they are willing to work. Right guidance is required. And what is the third thing? That's where we have built up this kind of a program where 2 months, 100 plus hours, within 2 months, 100 plus hours of live will be there, where practically we will be building the project with you guys. And automatically, once you get this kind of an exposure, you can very confidently crack the project discussions during interview. Okay, so guys, everyone, please open up your notepad and write down these conclusions, because you have to make it a personal mission that you should become successful. You should take it as a personal challenge. I will grow, I will become great, I will have great knowledge, I will get shortlisted, and I will crack the interview. And for that, your effort is required. Just listening is not going to upgrade you. Taking actions will upgrade you. So guys, you should be willing to upgrade, because your future is waiting for you. So don't just listen to this. Don't just do it like, okay, I will do parallelly many things, and then this is also playing, and I will be not focused, and I will do social media. Guys, that is not going to help you. If you want to succeed, you need to make it a personal mission. So log in from your laptops. Avoid any distractions. Put your entire focus into what we are discussing, because this will get you a job and it will build a great career for you. It's time to upgrade, because the times are changing. You have to massively upgrade quickly. So guys, please open up your laptop and please open up a notepad. We are going to take some running notes with key conclusions for you. Everyone, let's go. Please write down the point number 1. Because guys, listening is not going to work out. Doing things, upgrading yourself is going to work out. And let's do that thing together. Okay, write down point number 1. Academic knowledge, okay, is not fully preparing for IT job. Okay, now whether you believe this or not, I want you to think about it. But we have practically seen this kind of problem. That is where I am sharing it with you. Academic knowledge is not fully preparing people for IT job. That is point number 1. Point number 2, okay, you are smart and capable and dedicated. So that is a good thing. So you are smart, you are capable, you are dedicated. Further, right direction is needed. And that is where my mentoring comes into picture. Whatever I have learned in my IT 15 years, whatever is needed for you guys, I will be sharing it with you. So that is what is the point number 2. Start believing you are smart, you are capable. If you doubt your technical abilities, if you doubt your personality, life is going to be hard, guys. So start counting. You are smart, you are capable, you are dedicated. Because we have seen these kind of freshers and interns who are really smart, capable, dedicated. And I believe you are also one of the such person who is dedicated, capable, and smart. Write down the point number 2. Okay? And write down the point number 3. Once you work on real-time project development, you will be able to confidently crack project discussions in interviews. Just write down the 3 things. This is the belief system that you have to develop. Every single day, right from today, heavy technical discussions will be happening. Every one of us need to be fully involved in understanding that. Take the topic, break it down, go to internet, guys, write down these 3 things. Write down the 3 things. Once you are done, please quickly confirm. Once you're done, please give a quick thumbs up and then we will go further. Once you're done, please give a quick confirmation. Don't lose time, guys. Time is very important. Yesterday, we took the poll in our WhatsApp group, right? 2026 people are there. 2025 people are there. There are still 2023 and earlier also. Okay, if you don't do the right actions, time will pass by, months will pass by, years will pass by, results will not come. So the right direction and on that right action is required. Remember that, please. Okay. Okay, many members are confirming. So right direction and right action is required. Okay, fine. Now let's continue forward. देखो guys, no need to make all the notes about everything, because recording is going to be available with you. Whatever I am typing, that is going to be available. But in between, we will take some notes, do some dictation to write down the conclusions, because then you will actually strongly understand it. So whenever we are doing some conclusion writing, there you should definitely do. Maybe something else based upon your interest you can do. Okay? Okay. Now, what is the goal of this program? Everyone, please focus. What is the goal of this program? No need to write anything. Just understand. Open up your mind, guys. The goal of this program is you should get a job and build a great career. No need to write it. Just understand. Whatever we will discuss is aimed towards this. You should get the job and you should build a great IT career. Now, how exactly it is going to be possible? Guys, let's look at the solution part. Don't worry about the problems. Problems are there in the world. What is the solution? Let's discuss the solution. In order to get the job, you need to do two things. And then we will discuss how this real-time project trainee program will help you in getting the job. But the basic goal is you should get the job and build a great IT career for yourself. How will you get the job? How will you build a great career? Two things you have to do. One is your preparation. Second one is your job hunting. These are primarily two things. Don't write anything, just try to understand. When you do preparation, your preparation should be in core. This includes whatever your core programming skills. Don't write anything, just understand. Core programming skills, maybe your aptitude, maybe your basics of DSA, all of that is your core foundation knowledge. So yes, you need to be good in your core. Next, you need to be good in the frameworks. IT industry works using frameworks. We never build projects using simple core technologies like core Java and all. Almost 90%, more than that, projects in the current time is happening using framework-based development. And the thing is, in the Java related, the popular framework is Spring and Spring Boot. So please understand, companies are expecting what? When they are looking for interviewing or hiring a fresher or intern, they are saying in the college time itself, they should have done some internships or maybe self-project. And the way IT industry works, that kind of knowledge should be there during college time itself. And on the other side, what college pass outs are saying, we know only core programming and basics about all this just simple stuff. And with that itself, hire us. So guys, expectation is not matching. Try to understand. What IT wants, you need to become that. Then you will get results. You are like, no, I am just like this, please hire me. What if company is not looking for that kind of a person? So you need to understand, in order to get the job, you need to be good in your core skills. You need to be good in your framework skills. You need to be good in your project skills. You need to be good in your coding skills. You need to be good in your communication skills. You need to be good into modern development practices. Please understand, all of these areas are important. In one or another interview round, some kind of problems can come to you if you are not good in any other area. People are saying, hire us, hire us. Guys, we went to hire 30 people. Our CEO gave us instructions, hire 30 people. We were not able to do because people are lacking the knowledge needed for industry. Now you can simply say, Arey, why should we do all this? Company should hire us and then train us. Guys, try to understand. The market is very much crowded. Lakhs of people are there. Out of that, there are many people who are good and know all of these things. Think from company perspective. Hiring a person, spending 3 months in training, 6 months in training, so much time and money. Company will think smart, right? Why to do all of this? Rather, look for people who are already having openings and this kind of knowledge and get such people only. Now just imagine if less number of people would have been there into the market, then IT would be happy to hire and train. But there is a very crowded market. And from here, we need to get the best people. Automatically, company says, look for people who are good in all of these areas. It might be it might be hard to find them, but yes, there are such people. Give them the highest possibility of shortlisting and working into the corporate. Now, you might keep crying for the next 6 months that I will not prepare all this because it is hard and blah, blah, blah. But the point is, outcome will not change, guys. Companies will keep looking for people who have good knowledge overall, and those people will be hired. And that is the reason 1 year, 1.5 years, 2 years, people are still job hunting and not getting success. So guys, please write down this thing. Please write down this thing. In order to get job, you should have strong preparation in all of below areas, and write down all of these 6 areas. Now, how to grow in everyone? Now, it's a journey in itself. It cannot be mastered in 1 day. And if you don't master these things, future is also going to be hard for you. So you have to realize that it's time to work, and you have to do the work because you want to become successful. Write it down. In order to get the job, you should have strong preparation in all of the below areas, and write down all these areas. Think about everything that we are discussing. Work with AI later on to really dissect these things. Okay, what kind of companies are looking what in the candidates? What is the expectation? And see where do you stand? Please write down all of these things. In order to get the job, you should have strong preparation in all of the below areas. Maybe not expert level preparation, that is fine, but at least decent preparation should be there. Okay, so we are not saying you should become a master in everything. It's a journey. You will need next 3-4 years to really become a master if you work really strong. But at least basic, decent knowledge should be there. Okay? Chalo guys, everyone, please write down this. Once you're done, please quickly confirm. Then we will move to the next point. Core, framework, project, coding, communication, and modern development practices. Okay, multiple members are confirming. Very good. Let's move it one level further. Now, okay guys, listen to every single statement very carefully with full attention. Don't lose it. Okay. Now, you cannot really build a good project if you are not good with your core programming skills, not good with your basic coding skills, and not good with your framework skills. Okay. So thank you all for confirming. Let's focus back. So now, what are we saying? Building a good project needs you to be good in all of these skills. And it is to that level, guys. Do you know this? Many HRs are given straight away instruction. If the candidate is not having good project or maybe some kind of internship or trainee exposure, if good project is not there, then don't shortlist the candidate. Many company operates by these rules. Just think, company is getting thousands of resumes saying, hey, please hire. company needs some way to do the shortlisting. How do they do? They simply put project as the critical, because once you are into the company, you have to work on the project only. So company will use this itself as a shortlisting mechanism. Okay, only entertain those people who have good project knowledge. And if they don't have it, basically don't shortlist. Automatically, what will happen? From 1,000 resumes, 80% resumes will just be discarded like that only. Because people don't have good projects. And then the competition is only in the top 20%. From there, how much knowledge people have, and then calling them, and then trying to arrange the interview, and then the selection. So please be aware of this. Strong project is mandatory for shortlisting as well as cracking the interview. Please write it down. Okay, just write it down. Strong project knowledge is mandatory for getting shortlisted. Many companies will have this, shortlisted and to crack project discussions, because project is where it actually happens. Next. Okay, just write down this thing. And these other areas, guys, one by one, now you have to measure and start improving in all of these things. So it is tremendous amount of work which needs to be put in. Okay, so for getting shortlisted, you need to have a strong project knowledge. Now, let's understand something about job hunting. So guys, just applying is not going to do the work, because like you, lack of other people are also applying. So you need to have a different strategy. What is that? Just understand this. First, your resume should have everything that IT needs. And accordingly, you prepare for that. You prepare for that. Just imagine if your resume is not having the things which IT wants, how can they really shortlist you? So what is job hunting? First step is, in your resume, you should have all the skills which IT needs. If you don't have it, no matter how hard you try for job, it is not going to happen. Companies are looking for something else, you are something else. It doesn't work out. So in order to do proper job hunting, your resume should have everything that IT needs, and you have to prepare on those areas and add it to your resume. That is the point number one. Point number two, yes, find relevant jobs. Blindly random jobs, if you apply, anyway, shortlisting will not happen. So whichever jobs are relevant for you, you need to find that, you need to apply. And many people are just doing this and saying, okay, we are not getting results. The point is, always remember, like you, thousands of other people, in fact, lakhs of people are also doing the same. So it is really very challenging for company to find you from these lakhs of people. Then what are you supposed to do? You need to follow a different approach, which is apply, network, follow up. Okay, apply, network, follow up. What is that? First, you find the relevant jobs where there is opening which matches your profile. Step number two, find 3 to 4 people on LinkedIn who work in this company. You can do proper LinkedIn searches, find the people. Next, send them connection request saying you have an opening. Don't write anything, just understand. How do you connect and collaborate on LinkedIn? Send them a connection request saying something is common with them. You and them, they should have something in common. Point number two, tell them your company has opening. You're not saying them, if there is opening, refer me. No, you are telling that there is an opening, and you're not going to ask for referral. Simply say, yes, there is an opening, and ask, can you share some inputs about your company and culture? This is how you reach out to people. Don't ask for referrals in the first attempt. Don't say that if there is an opening, then tell me, because nobody really double checks. So what should be your approach? You should go something like this. Find something common with the person on LinkedIn. Second, tell them that your company has an opening. Third, just ask for the company culture. Okay, that's it. Now, what will happen? This will start the conversation. And do that for 3 to 4 people. And every day, 2 to 3 companies, 3 to 4 people, you will keep sending messages. So you don't just follow up with one person, you're doing it 10 people every single day. So when you do this consistently, somebody somewhere will refer you and opportunity will come. Consistency is the key. So what will happen? Once this start happening, maybe you will start having conversation. You will start having some conversation with them. And once you feel that, then you should simply say, okay, thank you for the discussion. And since you're having some conversations with them, maybe a bond will be established. You can simply say, okay, I can now apply for this job. But if you internally know HR email, because so many people are applying online, my profile might just not get visible to the HR. So if you know the HR details, can you share me with that? Or if there is a referral possibility in your company, can you refer me? So that comes later on. And guys, you have to understand one thing. When you're trying to have this conversation, your goal should be make them realize that you have strong knowledge. Nobody will refer you if they think that you are not knowledgeable person. Because whoever gets referred, so if I am referring you in the company, everybody knows Tausif has referred so and so person. And if you are not good, my reputation in the company will be affected. Next time, if I refer somebody else, HR will say, Tausif just gets random people, don't count on his referrals. So nobody will refer you if you are not good. So your basic aim is try to start a conversation with the people first. And your goal should be to make them realize that you are very strongly knowledgeable. Sympathy is not, like, your drama is not going to work out. I need job, I am like this, like crying is not going to work out. Actual solid technical skills, that is where results will happen. So you need to impress people based upon your strong knowledge. I need job, I need job. The world is filled with people who need job. Are you willing to work for job? Have you already worked for job? Did you acquire skills needed for the job? That's the differentiation. Crying, complaining people are waste. They will just be discarded. Are you doing something? Are you smart? Are you capable? Can you self-explore? Can you build applications? Are you in the game? Once these people get that confidence, then you need to simply ask, okay, if I apply online, my profile might get lost and HR might not see. Okay, if you have HR email, you can share, or if there is referral possibility in your company, then maybe you can refer me. Okay, ask in this manner in a polite nature. And even if they say, no, we don't have, still be in touch with them, because they are already trying to conversate. Maybe currently they cannot refer. After 1 month, some opening might come and they might refer. So that is what your approach should be. Be in touch. Okay. So guys, 2 things required. Preparation required, job hunting required. Let's take few conclusions about job hunting. Everyone, please open up your notepad and write it down. Job hunting, how your strategy should be. Just blindly apply and move to next job will not work. Conclusion number 1. It will not work because lakhs of people are doing it. So blindly apply and move to the next job, again apply, it's not going to work. Okay, then what are you supposed to do? Okay, apply for relevant job. Apply for relevant job. Next, find 3 to 4 people on LinkedIn working at this company who has something common with you. Who has something common with you. Okay. Next, tell them they have opening in their company and you want to know about the culture. Tell them that there is an opening in the company and you want to know about the culture. Next, try to establish a conversation and get their confidence. You are good. Until this is done, don't even ask for referral. They will just stop responding to you. You have to first build a conversation with them. And then your skills are there. And then you have to get the confidence, get their confidence that you are really good. Okay. Once you have got the confidence, after that, strategically ask for referral. Okay. And do this with 10 people daily. And be in touch with them. Okay, be in touch with them even if they don't refer, because future possibility can exist. That's it. This is how simple it is. There are still many more things, but at least start with this basic stuff, because here maximum results can come, because companies have openings, people can refer you. You just have to show them that you have the knowledge. Results will come. Okay, chalo. And now there are a bunch of other things which you can do. Join all the WhatsApp groups, Telegram groups, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Follow the people who are regularly posting the jobs. Be in touch with them. Search for posts in LinkedIn on a daily basis where Java hiring kind of keywords are there. And then network and connect with those people. Attend whatever online, offline events are there. Try to discuss. N number of other things can be done. But start with this core. Sitting, applying, and hoping is not going to work out, guys. Sitting, hoping is not going to work out. Taking actions is going to work out. Okay. Chalo, guys, please give a quick confirmation. Are you done with this? Did you write it? Please give a quick thumbs up. Then we will move to the next point. Every topic is important. Okay. The aim is you should get the job. So apply the techniques which will get you the job. Okay, some of the members have completed. Very good. Okay, many more have done it. Awesome. Now let's move forward. So how can this Java trainee program real-time project help you in getting the job? Let's discuss that. Okay, just write it. No need to write, just understand. How will this Java trainee program help you in getting the job, which is real-time project development using Spring Boot and microservices? Okay, chalo guys, thank you for all the confirmations. Let's start focusing back on the topic, everybody. Now, like we said, preparation needs to be into so many areas: core, framework, coding, project, communication, and so many things. But the final outcome is project. Now, what is happening to majority of the people? They can still easily learn these other things if they are really dedicated. Okay, so if you are really dedicated, a lot of resources of core learning, framework learning is available. Coding also, you can do a lot of practice. Websites and a lot of things are available. Okay, communication is available. But final outcome, there are very few resources where strong knowledge on project development is available. So this is somewhat short in the market. It's not in that much of abundance, because the people who are sharing, they need to really have very strong industry knowledge. And somewhere, yes, some good resources are there, but it's not very much accessible for everyone. And most of the time, people end up just with these learnings and not getting a proper project exposure. And that is the reason we started with this kind of a program. So with Java trainee program, we are going to do this project development, real time project development. It is going to be what? 2 months program, 100+ hours of live. Nothing but whatever employees learn in 2 years of IT, that we will learn in 2 months. It's practically possible. Once you are done with this 2 months, you have conversation with people having 2-3 years of experience in IT. They will be like, how do you know so much? Maybe you will be knowing better than some of the working people also. That's practical. So we are building it to that level, a shortcut to learn fast. But guys, massive amount of work is required. So you can imagine we will build a project from scratch. Okay? From scratch. What does that mean? Right from the beginning, very beginning. You need to have basic knowledge of core Java. You have to be strong, guys, because without core Java, you cannot really work on this project. So core Java has to be strong. Plus, you need to have JDBC skills. At least 1 DB operation you should have done. Maybe creating or CRUD, anything, working with one database. Please note, in the project, we will not use JDBC. However, if you work with JDBC, bit more maturity will be there for you. Nothing but your Java application talking to a database. You need to work with jars, external dependencies, proper exception handling. So if you work on JDBCs, you will be more mature to understand the rest of the concepts. So we say prerequisite for this is strong core Java and then at least 1 JDBC. Okay. Now, if you don't have JDBC, try to check whether you are able to catch all the discussions that we do as part of this week number 1. If you are able to understand everything nicely, means you can still manage for the full project. But if a lot of things are getting too much complicated for you, it means you need to first work on more foundational understanding, because we will focus on project building. So prerequisite is like this, and rest everything we will start from scratch. Okay, so guys, we will do a Spring Boot and microservice based project development. So even if you don't know Spring Boot, even if you don't know microservice, no problem. From the beginning level, we will start whatever is needed to work on the project. From that perspective, we will do. So guys, I'm telling you, we are not going to do a full training about the frameworks here, because that itself might be a different journey. We will understand these frameworks, these concepts from whatever is practical knowledge needed for project. Okay, whatever is essential for project, that we can take. So you can have basic discussions in interview about the frameworks, about microservices, and how did you apply it into the project. And all of that is very critical aspect of application building. So guys, we are going to build project in this much, nothing but understand requirement. Next, design it from architecture perspective, how it is going to be. Do the high level design. Next, low level design we will be applying. Nothing but how the classes should be, what kind of design pattern needs to be come into picture, how your DB design is going to be. Okay, all of those things will happen. Then we will do coding of that, and then we will be doing proper unit testing of that. Then we will be deploying in AWS for end-to-end testing, and then we will be using end-to-end IT tools and processes. So everything we will start from the very beginning, understanding the requirements, architecture-wise, breaking it down, implementing it, testing it, deploying it, and using some AI coding agents in the journey, like we will be using GitHub Copilot. So how exactly the current industry is balancing between hand coding versus using AI for application development, we will be checking from that perspective also. So in interview, you can even showcase that kind of skill, because only learning coding is not required currently, because almost all the IT organizations are using now AI tools for doing the coding. So you have to understand what exactly is needed for you to know about coding. You don't really have to learn all the syntaxes and libraries and things. Coding approach should be different for you guys. So yes, with AI plus coding, the balance between both, we need to understand. Next, why is it really required to even know coding? Can't we just use the AI tools for doing the coding? Okay, guys, currently IT is doing what? Every month, they are providing some limited quota or tokens to people saying, you can use these AI tools only for this much, maybe $100, $200, $300, whatever. If that is done, you have to now do things manually. Second thing, even after you use these kind of agents, code review, there your involvement is still required. And for that, you still need to know how to code and understand. So currently, this is the state of the IT industry. So yes, manual coding is needed. Plus, at the same time, you have to use AI for coding also. So both of the aspects are really required. Let's see how the next 2 years happen, 3 years happen, and then maybe more of AI based will happen and less of manual. You might just keep seeing that. But currently, both are required. So guys, this is one important thing. Okay, next, this project you will keep in your resume. Okay, so this project, whatever we discuss, we will be practically coding it. So what will be the approach? Daily live will happen. 3 hours of live will happen. Monday to Friday, we will connect. And during the live, I will build this project in front of you with discussing all the possibilities, how we think and build in real time. So during live, I will build the project in front of you with all key thought process that we do in the IT. And then during the day, there will be tasks accordingly. And then you are supposed to build the project at your side. You are supposed to build project at your side. So all the required mentoring and direction during the live itself, we will be doing. Later, during the day, you are supposed to work on this project. Guys, it is massive amount of work required. I'm telling you, daily life is going to be 3 hours, sometimes 3.5, sometimes 4 hours also. Sometimes. We will try maximum to wind it up in 3 hours. But I'm telling you, we are doing this past since 3 years now. It's a very big, long-running projects that we do. Okay, since past 3 years, 2.5 to 3 years, we are doing these kind of programs. And guys, I'm telling you, it takes this much of time per day to really understand the topic. It cannot happen in a short period of time. You can imagine 2 years of knowledge we are getting within 2 months. It's not easy. Massive work is required. So please be aware of this. During the live, you need to put this. And additionally, after the session is done, another 4 to 5 hours will be required to fully understand the topic and work on the task. So this is not something like time pass or casual you can do, because many topics will be complicated and you need to really practice it, understand it, watch the video again. I will give you the recordings, watch it again. Whichever topic is not clear, go to the internet, discuss with AI, brainstorm, and then implement the task. Errors are coming, use internet to solve that. It is going to need this much additional. So I'm telling you guys, daily 6 to 7 hours will be needed to fully work on this project. And guys, then only you will get knowledge. Just imagine, if you don't put this much of efforts, how can you really get knowledge? Industry is not bookish. It's not an examination only for interview you prepare. You build project in companies every single day. You think, you solve your problem, you engage with all the concepts. So when you start putting this much of time into project, then you evolve, then you get better, then you advance, then your knowledge grows up. So please be aware of this. Okay, so guys, what are we going to do? Point number 1, yes, we are going to build the full project, understanding the requirement, designing, and then coding it, unit testing it, deploying on AWS, end-to-end IT process and all that, using some modern application ways. Next, yes, you can add this project into your resume, but in order to really justify the knowledge, you need to put this massive amount of work. That is the point number 2. Okay, point number 3, we have did a tie-up with a startup organization, which is going to issue you a proper trainee offer letter and completion letter. Okay, so you can put this project into your resume, and at the same time you can use the startup company name and show this documentation. Okay, yes, from 3rd of August onwards. So today is going to be the starting day for this trainee program. 3rd of August to, it is going to be total 8-week program. Okay, so let's quickly have a look. The end date. So 3rd of August, we are starting with the day one. It will continue 1, 2, 3, 4. All the 4 weeks of August, we will be doing it. Plus, we move into September, and then it goes into 1, 2, 3, 4. 25th of September. Okay, so till 25th of September, we will be doing this. And 25th of September is going to be last day. And in your completion letter, this 2 months, now you can justify in your resume by using this documentation, by putting this project and understanding the full topic. So that is going to happen. Okay. So guys, once you have this good project and practical knowledge of working in the project, you will be able to really crack the project discussions very easily in your interview rounds. Okay. So guys, please write down these quick 3 things. Please write down the quick 3 things. Point number 1, build real-time project by spending 6 to 7 hours daily. 3 hours live plus rest will be practical at your end. That is point number 1. Point number 2, because you are building it, now you can confidently add to resume. Third, have trainee offer letter and completion letter to justify the project and your knowledge. Okay. So guys, this trainee letter we will be sharing by end of week 1. So more discussions about that, we will do it in the future sessions. But yes, trainee offer letter and completion letter. So guys, please write down these 3 things. What will happen? Automatically, this knowledge will help you to gain real industry knowledge. Okay, help you in having the HR screening discussions. Did you work on any project? Yes, you have worked on this project. From all the technical skill sets and everything, you can get the confidence and get yourself arranged for the interview. Your resume will have all the skills which the companies are looking for entry-level professionals. So automatically you do this project, your resume upgrades, your knowledge upgrades, your shortlisting chances improve. And then once you're in interview, you will be able to crack the interviews because you will build these systems as part of this 2 months. So it's not theory, it's fully practical. Okay, so guys, please write it down. Please write it down, all the 3 areas. Once it is done, please quickly confirm. Okay, some of the members are confirming. Okay. Now, let's discuss what project we are going to work upon. Okay, guys, everyone, please focus. What project we will work upon as part of this 2 months? Okay, guys, thank you for confirmations. Let's think. So we are going to build a PayPal integration project. So it's as part of the payment domain, which is nothing but a finance domain. So it's a payment project. We will integrate with PayPal as part of this 2 months. Okay. Now, PayPal is having some documentation. Whenever we want to integrate with any like this kind of providers, so we will be getting some documentation which is like this. Okay, everybody, please have a look. So when you want to integrate with systems like PayPal system, it's a payment project. So those systems are going to give a lot of documentation about how can any company integrate with them. So we will be doing this checkout integration with PayPal. Okay, so this is a checkout integration with PayPal. And if you can have a look here, PayPal has given some flow diagram. So we need to fully understand these kind of things. So PayPal is an external system. PayPal will be exposing some APIs. Okay, don't worry if you don't know what is API and all. Everything we will discuss further. But just understand, PayPal is an external system. We want that our project should be able to talk to PayPal. Just imagine you go to any e-commerce kind of an application and there you choose certain products. Okay, you want to buy certain things. And then you come to the checkout page or the cart page. And then you have to complete the payment there. While doing the payment, if people say, I want to go ahead with PayPal, how can that option be possible? Yes, we need to integrate with the PayPal system. Once you integrate with PayPal, then yes, you can offer that PayPal option onto the cart page, which people can use. And now there is all this technicality of how this integration happens. Okay, so don't write anything, just try to understand. So what our project is about, when a customer wants to buy a product using PayPal, so automatically in cart page, PayPal option should be available. So how do we do this? Okay, our project should integrate with external PayPal system. How exactly that is going to happen? PayPal is going to share us some documentation about if any company wants to integrate with PayPal, how exactly to do that. And yes, this kind of documentation is available. And now there are a lot of concepts here about what is this PayPal JavaScript SDK, what is this PayPal checkout, what is this PayPal orders API. So now we need to really understand this full system and then make it practically happen. Okay, but now if you want to put this into a diagram to get better understanding, let's have a quick look here. So the actual left-hand side application where the customer is going to buy the product, we will call it as a merchant application. Where the customer is going to buy the product, we call it as the merchant application. Next, they are going to talk to our project, which we are going to build. And the name of our project is Payment Integration System. Payment Integration System, where we will integrate with external payment providers. And now imagine in the outer world somewhere, this PayPal is available. Okay, so here PayPal is available. So whenever the end system, merchant, where the customer is going to buy the product, they say, we want to go via PayPal, they will be talking to our application. Now we need to do whatever coding it takes here to further talk to the PayPal system and then make this payment somehow possible. Now, in order to really see how to do all this, we need to read this documentation, understand this flow, and then build it on top of that. So for today, let's not get into this complexity about all these things because we are just starting with the day one. We need to get the bigger picture first before we get into the low level technical internal details. So that is what is expected. Okay. So guys, please write down this one-liner statement. We are building payment integration system. Okay. Which will further integrate with external PayPal system. We are building payment integration system which will further integrate external PayPal system. How the flow is going to be? Merchant will talk to payment integration system. which further communicates with PayPal. And you can put this kind of an arrow because it is going to be two-way communication. So just write down this. And next, what is our responsibility? We need to read PayPal documentation and understand how to build our integration code to make PayPal possible. PayPal payment possible. That is what this entire project is going to be about. Building the payment integration system, which integrates with external PayPal. And then there are three systems which talks together: merchant, payment integration system, and external PayPal system. Guys, everyone, please quickly, once you are done with this, please quickly confirm. Then we will go further. One by one karte hai, guys. Don't try to complicate things for yourself. If you go step by step, automatically your thinking will improve, your way of operating will improve, full understanding will come. Don't try to jump here and there. Take it step by step, step by step. Every single minute you will get better. That is going to happen, guys. You will realize that. Okay. Now, very good. Thank you for confirmations. Guys, your focus is required. I'm telling you, 3 hours ka live, it's not going to be easy because a lot of distractions might come. So you need to protect yourself. Keep your phones away. Okay, don't engage into any phone calls or social media scrolling, nothing. Be fully focused on this automatically and try to involve, try to make some notes. Be not disturbed, okay? Just be in a do not disturb mode for the entire time that we are together. And then during the day, implement. Okay? Chalo, very good. Thank you for confirmations. Let's move forward. Now, when we build this project, everyone, let's focus back. When we build this project, we will be following microservice architecture and our services will be built using Spring Boot. So it is going to be Spring Boot and microservice. Now you might be, what is Spring Boot? What is microservice? We will understand everything day by day, one by one. So don't complicate all the things right now, but just be aware. Microservice is an architecture for building an application. Okay. So where you don't develop entire project as one big project, rather you break it into smaller services. So we are going to have services like payment validation service, payment processing service, and PayPal provider service. Okay, so these are our microservices. When we discuss the microservice topic, then we will get into details about every microservice. But for now, you should understand, when you do the coding, we don't want to code entire project as one big project. Rather, we will split it into smaller projects. And these smaller projects are services. And now we say processing service. Here we say PayPal integration service. And here we say payment validation service. And now there is going to be a full flow and responsibility. Now, please be aware, as part of this 2 months, we are going to build these two services. So we will be building this and this. That is the scope of this 2 months. The processing service is going to have all the core payment management logic. Okay, the core payment tracking, management logic, statuses, and everything will be available into processing service that we are going to build. And PayPal integration service is going to talk to the external PayPal. Now, whatever you see in this documentation, somehow we need to do all of that coding as part of our PayPal integration or PayPal provider service. We can call it with whatever name. So PayPal, we can say provider service. So that's what is the second point. Take a minute to really understand our project. We want that the users of the merchant application should be able to use PayPal option. PayPal is already available in the real world. We need to do integration with them. So our project comes into picture. Merchant system talks to our project. Our project talks to PayPal, and then the payment will happen. So we need to understand on how to make happen. But at a high level, this is what point number one. Point number two, when we build our project, we will be following a microservice based approach, which says don't develop entire project in one go. Rather, break it into small pieces or components. These components, we call it as service. So we will be having these three and we will work on these two. Okay, everybody, let's make a quick notes about this. Let's make a quick note about this. You have already written the first point. Now write down the second point. We will develop payment integration system as a microservice architecture. We will develop this as a microservice architecture. Okay, which says don't develop full project in one go. Rather, break it into smaller pieces called components. We will get into full details from scratch. Today is only the intro and the getting started. So we are launching the core things so we understand the big picture. And then tomorrow, the entire week one will be on YouTube. Tomorrow again on YouTube, we will connect at 10 a.m. So one by one, we will discuss all the topics in depth. So don't develop full project in one go. Rather, break it into smaller pieces called component. Okay. Next, these components are going to execute as services. What does that mean? No problem. We will discuss it in future sessions. These components are nothing but services. Okay. Next, during these 2 months, we will build payment processing service and PayPal provider service. So these are two microservices. So payment processing service is one microservice and PayPal provider service is another microservice. Below two microservices. Now, what is microservice and all those things? What is a microservice architecture? Everything is a topic for another day. But for now, just be aware. Don't develop everything as one big piece. Break it down into smaller services. And these services will represent certain business functionalities. And now we will be building these two applications. Okay, guys, once you're done, please quickly give a thumbs up and then we will move further. Okay, team, once you're done, please confirm. Okay, some of the guys have done it. Chalo, everybody, please confirm. Okay, chalo, multiple members confirming. Awesome. Okay, awesome, guys. Full focus is required, guys. Okay, chalo, good stuff, everyone. Let's go further. Now, next. Everybody. Now, once we are building this kind of an application, what technical skills you will gain as part of this 2 months? So, guys, in your resume, you will be able to add this skill set very confidently. Okay, everyone, let's go. Because now we are working as per real time. So we need to have all the Java related real time skill set tools being used. And in your resume, you need to have all this and then confidently justify during interview. So what is that, guys? Yes, programming language Java. Next, framework we will use Spring Boot. and then we are going to use Spring JDBC for working with the JDBC. We will use microservice based architecture, and there are certain more concepts with regards to microservice like circuit breaker, Eureka service registry. So we will be practically working on these concepts also. Next, we are going to work with Docker and Docker Compose as kind of your containerization approach of running the application. Next, AI assistant coding using GitHub Copilot and ChatGPT wherever applicable. So using these tools, we are going to do coding. Next, you will understand RESTful APIs. You will work with database like MySQL. We need to work with version control system like Git and Bitbucket, source tree, additional software. Build tool is required. Some server is required for running the application. Unit testing can be applied. We will be working with AWS for running our application. For coding, we need certain IDE. We are going to use Kafka as a messaging piece. Next, our way of working will be Agile Scrum approach. We will use Jira for project management. And then we are going to do logging and debugging. And then we are going to use Grafana, Loki, Prometheus, the distributed tracking for observability and monitoring into the system. We will apply security using OAuth and basic auth. And then we are going to do some performance tuning using some design patterns. Okay. And then we will be doing some additional tools also. Please be aware, this is the full plan of the 2 months. Now, you don't have to get into anything one specific right now, because some of the topics might be very new to you. You might be listening to the terms even for the first time. No need to worry. Every day, one by one, once you start practically building it, in the 2 months of time, automatically the confidence will grow. Now, whatever things are essential for 0 to 2 years of experience, or maybe even 3 years of experience, we are focusing on those topics. There are further advanced topics also, but again, not needed for entry level. So we are focusing on entry level, guys. So only core Java is your prerequisite, basic of JDBC is required, remaining everything we will discuss. Our focus is on entry level, and these are the topics that we are going to discuss. Okay, so everything will be taken care step by step. Fine. And guys, we already know what is the basic aim of this entire 2 months. So yes, you will be learning all that, but our basic aim is, guys, 2 things. One, whatever a working professional learns in 2 to 3 years of IT experience, that we want to cover in 2 months. That is one basic goal. And it is practically possible. And you would realize it every single day. And the second basic aim is your knowledge should grow by 80%, more than 80%, for all entry level professional. Okay, so these are the basic aim of the 2 months. Fine, you will have all these above skill sets, but this is the basic aim. Can you please write down the basic aim, guys? Please write down the basic aim. Now, what are all these skill sets? No need to worry. No need to bother about all those things. Once we start working, clarity will come. But yes, all of those things are required to build the project as per the project approach, functional approach. So we will do. Please write down these other things. Aim of the 2 months. Whatever a working professional learns in 2 to 3 years, that we want to cover within 2 months. Okay. Write down the second point. Your knowledge should grow by 80%, and you should realize that every single day you should be a better person. Okay, that's what you have to measure. That am I growing on a daily basis? Your thinking should grow, your logical thinking, your problem solving, your confidence, your capability, it should advance, because that is the aim of these 2 months. Okay, guys, once you have written these 2 things, please quickly confirm. Then we will move further to the next point. Try to always set your mind here. And once you're done with this everyday discussion, start discussing with maybe your friends or relatives who are there in IT. They will be highly impressed with you. They will be like, how do you know so many things? Okay, last time these things happened in the previous batch also. Okay, they were like, come on, how did you learn all this? And immediately the friends working in IT referred members of the group, and then they got the job. And that's practically possible, right? Once you have the right knowledge, industry wants people with good knowledge. Okay, good stuff, guys. Thank you for confirmations. Let's move further. People sometimes get this kind of a doubt. Okay, we are at entry level. Is it really required for us to know all of these things? Okay, you have to think from this perspective, guys, logically. Try to understand. When you work in any project, whether you are a fresher there, intern there, or 10 years of experience, guys, project is a project. Whatever tools, technologies, softwares will be used, it will all be used into the project. Even if you are a fresher or an intern, you will get a chance to work upon all of them. So yes, it is going to be different how a fresher is using these tools versus somebody having 10 years of experience using the tool. But the point is, both of you will have the same tools. And in your resume, 10 plus guy is also going to have all this, and you will also have all this. So please be aware. Don't say that, hey, I'm just a fresher. Am I supposed to really know? If the things are used in your project, you are supposed to know it. What, you will go to the project and close your eyes? It doesn't work like that, right? So yes, that's where companies say, okay, bhai, please work in the projects, do some trainees, do some trainee programs, and then try to get maybe some internships. And in college itself, try to build real-time projects so that you get this kind of exposure of how the work happens into the industry. Okay, so yes, it is needed. So yes, it is needed. Now, let's understand this thing. Like we said, so guys, from COVID times, we started doing these online programs, live programs. So it's not something, okay, where we are solving a lot of problems, okay, which we started doing these kind of live programs from COVID times itself. So I guess around 4 or 5 years now we are doing this. So earlier our model was for a different life success programs strategy. Then we started moving into career related programs. Okay. Career success. And now we are doing this Java trainee program. So over and all, our live sessions are happening since past 4 or 5 years now. This is not something just recent. We are doing it since long time. And I'm telling you guys, over the past many years, so many people like you got massive benefit. Okay. Great jobs into the IT, getting promoted, doing great stuff into the IT industry. Okay. And even in crowded market. So, right from the COVID times, once the mass layoffs were happening 2 or 3 years ago, even in that kind of a tough market, a lot of people got job, and even it keeps happening. Now, let me show you, if you strongly practice all of these concepts, you will also be getting success just like other people who worked on their dreams. Okay. So now there are many success stories, many. Just see, this was, I think, recently only. Last week, this guy got it. I got my first offer letter with 4.5 lakh package. Okay, now he's concerned. Like this happened just last week. They want him to accept the offer within 24 hours. And his campus placement has just now itself started. And now this guy is saying, I think I can really get even a bigger pay. So now, once you do the project properly, gain the right knowledge, hunt effectively, it will happen. Many people are saying, yes, campus drives and everything is going on. Right now, fresher market is again hiring. So you need to really be into the game with the right knowledge. Okay, notice one another guy. This was also last week itself, this person also got it. Okay, a lot of things. Main point, I can proudly say that I got my dream job. Okay, And that is what. Journey was not easy. Countless ups and downs, rejections, self-doubt, many nights wanted to give up. Some of you might be going through all of these phases. But every time I feel like quitting, I remembered, so whatever discussion we are doing, and the belief. So this is another thing. I don't know whether you will appreciate it right now on the day one, but every single day, listening to our discussions, your belief system will start changing. You will start becoming a more confident individual. You would start realizing that you can do it. A kind of self-inspiration will trigger. It will happen. The discussions that we do is really amazing. It is life-changing. You can say that August 2026 was the turning point of your entire life. It has that kind of power. Not just career, but your entire future can be different based upon our day-to-day conversations. The beliefs, the dedication, the sincerity, the results, the action part, it can all transform. It has happened to the previous people. Okay. And guys, observe, there are so many people more. Okay. I've successfully cleared the first round. Next, I am Prasad. Got Accenture offer 11.65 lakh ka package. He did the entire 2 months of program. Next, I got a job in a startup company. Next, 6 months of job with Red Hat. Next, started getting interview calls. Got many interview calls. Mumbai got a job of 7 lakh. Another guy got offer from 5 companies and joined one of the company, UST. Okay. Next, I got a position as front-end developer, even though did Java backend project, got a job into front-end side because of the job hunting strategies. Next, received an offer letter from a company. Next, Kevin says, I secured a job in a renowned firm. Next, this guy says, I got an offer letter with a software engineer trainee role. Okay. Next, it keeps moving on. There are so many people who got the results. I got an offer letter. I got a job with US company. Okay. I got multiple interviews scheduled. I got a job with IDFC Bank. Next, I got one opportunity as a Java developer with so-and-so company, Mumbai location. Next, it keeps going on. I was applying for the past 2 months and no one was responding. I was losing the confidence. After applying, whatever we are discussing, interview got scheduled quickly. So results happen. Okay. I got an offer letter for a certain role. And guys, just see, finally, okay, finally, I have an job. I'm happy to share that I got a job in Hyderabad. Okay. Next, I'm from so-and-so things and I easily get a job as a Java developer in the startup. And okay, so many people getting results. Secured a position with reputable MNC. Next, I got a job into IT. Successfully secured a position in MNC. Okay, Sandeep is saying, firstly, thank you for the guidance. With help, I'm qualified for the final rounds. I got an offer letter. I got an offer letter. And there are so many more. And then there is this Srija. She was part of this. What she says has really helped me in getting placed in a product-based company. And yeah, she's further recommending other guys, not just job seekers, but even working professionals to join. And that is for real, because a lot of working guys also, 0 to 3 years, they don't get the right industry knowledge. And guys, there are many more. Okay, Deloitte and so much. Why are we discussing about them? Because this represents your future if you want it to be. Okay, what we are doing is amazing. Massive knowledge will be there, and those who work on their dreams, they get it. Now I'm telling you guys, many people join. Okay, from there, some get, some don't get. So whatever these results that you have seen, I'm telling you, I did my part of sharing all my knowledge with them. But guys, they took it to the further level of practically implementing it. Okay, all the members that you saw right now practically did it. I did my part. They did their part and even beyond. They upgraded themselves. They avoided all the distractions. They took it as a personal challenge that I will learn, I will grow, I will become a master in all these things. And then they kept applying, hunting, following up, and consistent. So guys, they got rewards because they worked for that. It was not easy. Who said it is easy? Life is not easy. You have to work, and then hard things will become easy for you. They did it. And the point is, if you are also willing to work extremely hard and upgrade, then you will also be getting results. From my side, I will give my 100%. Question is, from your side also 100% is required. Then the results will happen. Magic is not going to happen, guys. Your destiny will be created by your actions. You take actions, you become successful. You don't take actions, future can be scary for you. Okay? Now, you just have to ask these two questions to yourself. First, I will write down the question. Later on, you ask. Question number 1. Do you believe that once you upgrade massively on regular basis, you can get job? Don't reply anything. Think about it. Let the question circle in your mind. Do you believe in yourself, first of all? Do you believe that once I upgrade on a regular basis, then I can get the job? Do you believe like this? Take a minute. It is serious. It's a belief time. Because guys, you will not succeed in life if you don't believe in yourself. I can share all the techniques with you, all the strategies with you. But if you're not a believer, nothing is going to work for you. If you want to become successful, it starts in your head. No matter how hard the market is, I can win, I can upgrade, I will make results happen for myself. The change happens here. So guys, do you believe in yourself? That's the question. And guys, if the answer is no, or if the answer is still self-doubt, I want to tell you, you need to upgrade yourself, because the future is scary for you. Because if you don't believe in yourself, the world also does not believe in you. That's what it is. Okay? And now, all the people who are saying, okay, yes, I believe in myself, I will upgrade and I will get it. Please write down this. Please write down this. Yes, I believe in myself. I will upgrade daily and achieve massive amount of success. Write it down. I will get a job and accomplish great, successful career. Write down these statements, because this is the step number 1 for success. Write down the statement. If you don't believe in yourself, this program is not going to work out for you. Don't join right now. It's not going to work out for you. Because if you don't believe, I don't have anything to share with you. But if you have a belief, yes, you can upgrade, you can work on your dreams, no obstacle is that big. If you can do that, yes, we have an amazing journey to go together. Okay, once you're done, please quickly confirm, guys. Everybody, please quickly confirm once you're done. Did you write this? And feel it at the same time. Are you going to believe in your abilities to win? Because if you doubt yourself, guys, the world is never going to believe you. You're going in for interview with self-doubt. It does not work. Please write it down. And you have to change yourself. You have to upgrade yourself. You have to become a better person. And the change happens right today. Okay, some of the members are confirming. Everybody, please write it and please confirm. Everyone. Okay, very good. Now that is the first step for success. Okay, thank you for confirmations, guys. Now let's move to the second question. Now, once you believe in your abilities, are you willing to put massive amount of work and overcome all distractions till the time you succeed. Take a minute. The world is filled with people who might believe in themselves, but they don't take actions. If you don't take actions, the future is not good for you. First, those who don't believe, it's already they are out of the race. Now, those who believe and don't take actions, they are also going to be out of the race. The only people who will win is who are willing to take actions every single day. And it is going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. You need to push yourself. You might feel like giving up. You might feel like stopping the way other people said, but they pushed themselves. Sometimes you might get results in 2 months, sometimes 4 months, sometimes 6 months. And if you waste your time, it can take even more than that. It's up to you. Are you willing to take actions? And if your answer is no, I don't know, I can like 50-50, you are not going to become successful. Being self-aware is going to make you successful. So guys, please write down the second. Yes, I commit to taking daily massive actions to get job and to become successful. Please write down this second confirmation to yourself. Because the techniques are there, guys. Project bana lenge, we will do everything. But if the mind is messed up, success will not come your way. Change begins here inside your head. Are you willing to overcome your challenges? Do you believe in your abilities? Because if that is there, everything else will work for you. Because it is not easy. It is massive amount of work. Okay. So chalo guys, please write down both of this. Yes, I believe in myself. I will upgrade daily and I will achieve massive amount of success. I will get a job and accomplish great successful career. Second, I commit to taking actions to get this. And just add one more line. As long as it takes to succeed. There is no giving up till the time you succeed. Okay. So guys, please write down the second one as well. Once you're done with the second part, please confirm, and then we will move to the next area. And now all the members who are committing, now you have to make promises come true for you. Don't stop till you succeed. That's what it is. Don't stop till you succeed. And let's do it together, one day at a time. Okay, very good. Now guys, everyone, thank you for confirmations. Now, what is going to be our plan? So we will connect Monday to Friday. Today itself, a technical topic is going to start, guys. Okay, Monday to Friday, we will be connecting daily for 3 hours, around 3 hours, 10 a.m. onwards to 1 p.m. And week 1 is going to be live on YouTube. So tomorrow also, an entire week, we will be connecting live on YouTube, just like today. And then from week 2 onwards, we will be connecting on Google Meet. Okay. Now, how exactly, where the Google Meet link will be shared and then trainee offer letters, those discussions we will be doing in the future sessions. For now, let's focus on the week number 1. What topics we are going to cover this week, starting today itself. Okay. And guys, we are going to work on these kind of topics. As part of the week 1 itself, we are going to work on these topics. End-to-end working in IT. We will start this right from today only. Next, understanding frameworks. Let's say you don't know anything about Spring, Spring Boot, why framework, what exactly, how to work with it. No problem. We will start with the basic framework understanding. We will build our first Spring Boot application and using this coding in Spring and Spring Boot. right? Tomorrow itself it is going to happen. Tomorrow we will be understanding framework. Tomorrow we will be coding our first application using Spring Boot. And we will be using some AI agent while building it. Nothing but GitHub Copilot we will be using for building this kind of an application. Next, as part of this week, we will do some discussion about microservices, discussion about REST API. Next, whatever PayPal project that we have seen, we will understand it into more detail from domain perspective, from implementation perspective, full detail we are going to get into. And then we will be deploying it on AWS. Further, we will be even working with profile. So there is a concept of profiles. We will even be doing that. As part of the week 1 itself, so many things we have to cover. Your aim should be all of these topics you should master, practically do it at your side, put it into your resume, and then prepare for interview. In 1 week, your resume should be different, your knowledge should be different. Okay, so that is what is the basic expectation. Now just imagine if you don't want to deploy it in AWS. Generally, AWS provides you some free credit points. You can open an account and free tier will be there. You can just use it for experimenting purpose and then delete the account, delete all the services. So then billing is not going to happen. If small amounts are there, some bill is coming, you can talk to the customer support of AWS and they can even clear it out as well. But just imagine you don't want to get into all of this. No problem. We will discuss a way on how you can test similar things in your local machine also. So even if you don't open an account and all, you can still test with your local. But yes, remaining everything you have to do practically. Understand the framework, build your Spring Boot application, use this GitHub Copilot agent. Again, for students, some beginner level packages there. You can use that for experimenting and rest all the topics. So guys, this is the plan for week 1. Massive amount of time will be required, and it is going to be more than 15 hours of discussion. And it is going to be fully practical. I will demonstrate, and daily there will be tasks which will be following. You guys are part of the WhatsApp group, I think already. So anybody who is not into the WhatsApp group, so please join the WhatsApp group. I think you're already there, majority. But if anybody is directly coming from YouTube, you're not part of the WhatsApp group, you can be as part of the trainee, or you can join this another group that we have. So this will also be working out. So in both of these groups, we will be sharing the recording links. Okay, daily recording will be shared, live notes, what I'm doing now. Plus in between, we will do a lot of these diagrams. Okay, so the diagrams are going to be available. Diagrams will be available. Next, whatever live session we are doing, it is being recorded. Later on, AI summary is going to be generated of this live. So we will be putting that as well. So this on a daily basis will be shared with you. Tasks will be shared with you. And guys, you need to even mark daily attendance. Okay, so daily attendance tracking is required, because for issuing the trainee completion letter, based upon this attendance, the criteria will be there. And you need to use same email on daily basis for attendance tracking. Okay, for example, let's mark the attendance today itself. I will share you this form. I will again share it by the end of the program also. So this is the attendance form. You need to log in with your email in order to submit this attendance. Put your name there. I will share you the attendance code for today. And whatever notes you have taken, you can submit those notes as part of this section. And next, from 1 to 5, try to just score yourself. How is your current understanding of the topic that we are discussing? So if you say 5 means you understood everything, and accordingly it goes on the lower side. So guys, on a daily basis, this kind of attendance tracking is going to happen. So let's do attendance tracking for today. So we copy this. I will share once more later also. This is needed for tracking your consistency. Code for today is 1111, and here is the attendance link. In the WhatsApp group also, I will share the attendance link. Okay, so please mark the attendance. We will take a 3 minutes break here till the time you mark the attendance. 3 minutes timer. Everybody please mark the attendance. Get some water, maybe move from your place, get some activity done. Don't just lie on your sofa or bed. Be fully engaged. If required, sit on the ground, guys. Maybe keep a chair in front of you, have your laptops there, and then do it from there. Please mark your attendance, and then we will resume in 2 minutes. We need to start with the first technical topic for today, end-to-end working of IT industry. A lot of things and big picture clarity will come. So in 2 minutes, we will start with that. Okay. Okay, guys, time is up. Please quickly confirm if you are ready. Can we start with the today's topic, guys? Guys, please quickly give a confirmation. Can we start with the today's topic? Give a quick thumbs up, and then we will start, guys. Full on focus is required, and all this knowledge that we will discuss today, you have to showcase during interview. Okay, very good. Awesome. Chalo, nice, nice, nice. And guys, they go. Whatever we discussed, if you're having some questions, okay, take some time out. In the next coming few minutes, automatic lot of things will be discussed in clarity. Still, you have some questions, write it down. Later, go to AI, further explore on that, and grow and gain more knowledge in that area. Okay? Fine. Let's start with the today's topic. Okay, everybody. So we are going to discuss about end-to-end working in IT industry. End-to-end working in IT industry. How exactly this happens? There is a process, you might have heard about it during your college time itself, called as SDLC or PDLC, which is software development life cycle or project development life cycle. Now, there are so many ways of doing it. In past, now more than around 20 years, Agile is a very popular approach of software development. Okay. So Agile is used for software development. It is a way of building a software. From the starting till the end, how does the company work to build a software? So Agile is one of the process of software development life cycle. Okay. Now, there are multiple ways by which Agile can be implemented. Multiple ways of Agile implementation. One is Scrum approach, another one is Kanban approach, another one is Scrumban approach. Nothing but just understand, Agile is a way of developing software, what process company follows to develop the software. In order to really implement Agile into the companies, multiple ways are there. Scrum, Kanban, Scrumban. Commonly, you should understand Scrum approach of software development. Because once you understand Scrum approach, these two things are some variations on top of that. All the common terminology, clarity you will get during the Scrum approach itself. Okay, what exactly is Agile? So we will discuss Agile in more details in the future coming sessions. Today, for understanding the entire working of the IT industry, we need to go with the core Agile understanding. So that we will do. Later, deep dive will happen into future sessions. But okay, what is the core understanding that we need to have? Agile simply says it is time box based, iterative approach of software development. If you understand this definition, that is Agile. No need to write anything. Just observe. Just try to understand. Time box based iterative approach of software development. Okay. Let's try to understand this with a diagram so it becomes clear to us. So let's say right from the beginning of the project till the end of the project, if you want to develop 100 features, so you want to build 100 features, one approach could be develop all the 100 features, then test it, and then deploy it into production. Lot of problems are there with that approach, so companies are not using that. Then what is companies using currently? They are using Agile approach of software development, which says time box based iterative approach of software development. Okay, what it says? Agile says, rather than developing the entire project in one go, you break the project into some time frames. You break the entire project. Let's say in 1 year, if you are doing 100 features, don't calculate it like that. Break your entire project into multiple time frames. Let's say each time frame is 2 weeks. Okay. So let's say 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And now Agile says, now you make a decision. As part of these 2 weeks, how many features can you complete? So you don't have to do all the 100 features and plan of 100 features, get the clarity, develop it, test it. No, you don't want to do that. Rather, you only focus on 2 weeks slot. And in these 2 weeks, how many features can you finish? So as a team, people have to decide. So if your team is like 5-member team, 7-member team, accordingly, the decision is going to be there. So just imagine if it is a 7-member team, this 7-member team can do maybe 8 features in 2 weeks. Just as an example, 8 features they can finish. So fine, Agile says, then you should work only on these 8 features. And then what will you do for these features? You will do everything for this. So first, you choose what features you will work as part of the time frame. And let's say you say 8 features. Now, what are you supposed to do for these 8 features? First, you need to be 100% clear on requirement. If you have any questions, you should further get it clarified. Full requirement should be clear. After that, you are going to do high level design, nothing but the architecture of the project, the system design aspect of this, how your microservices will be there, where the synchronous will happen, where asynchronous is going to happen. Okay, do you want database? What kind of database? SQL, NoSQL, or something else? So you need to really make those decisions. Do you have anything reusable? Rather than developing it right now, can we reuse existing systems? All that kind of thing will be done. And high level implementation approach will be finalized. Once it is done, then you are going to do estimation. How much time it is going to take to finish. Next, you are going to do low level design. Nothing but what class, main classes, okay, your primary methods, what will be your DB design, what kind of design patterns will really work out for us. So these kind of critical decisions will be done. And then you start doing the development. Now you can imagine, for all these 8 features, this much of work needs to happen. And after the development, you will be doing unit testing. After the unit testing, tester is going to come. So even QA, quality analyst or tester, is going to do his part of testing. This everything completes. Sometimes even you might do a security testing, load testing, these kind of additional things might be done. But just imagine, for all 8 features, this much of work needs to happen. Fully you will complete. Okay? So guys, everyone, please focus. What Agile says, don't develop entire project as one big 100 feature in a go. Rather, break your project into smaller time frames, 2 weeks. And you make a decision for these 2 weeks what you want to build. Lot of advantages come because of that. Clarity in thoughts. You don't have to get all the 100 requirements clarified. Estimation becomes easy because only 8 features you are focusing. So it's a very practical approach. Industry is liking it. And since past now 20 years, many companies are following it. Currently, it's almost a majority of the companies go with Agile approach of software development. And now for these 8 features, you will do all of these things. Now, just imagine, when these 2 weeks are completed, the full 8 features will be ready. Then what will you do? You will give a demo to your end customer. You will be providing a demo. Okay, yes, we are done with this. So are you happy? Everything is okay as you expected? We will give a demo to those guys. And now guys, here comes the power of Agile. If the customers say, yes, everything is fine, you will deploy these 8 features into production also. So you will be deploying these 8 features into production also. This is the simple curve. Every 2 weeks, you take some features, you demo it, you deploy it into production. So next, you go to the next 2 weeks, take some next feature, develop it, test it, demo it, and deploy it into production system. And what is happening, guys? Iterative approach is being built up. Iteration, for loop is an iterative loop, while loop is an iterative loop. Every iteration, you take some features, you fully understand it, design it, develop it, test it, ship it, demo it, and then move it into production. So that is what is it. It's an iterative approach of software development. All 100 features in one go, you are not developing. How you are developing it? In piece by piece, iterations. The software is being built in production in iterations. Let's say after 2 weeks, the first 8 features will be ready. After that, the next 2 weeks, another maybe 5 features will be ready. So the software is being built in patches into the production system. So that is what, guys, it is a time box based approach. Nothing but not infinitely doing everything. Rather, you decide a 2 weeks of time. So it is a time box based approach, an iterative approach. It's an iteration. Every iteration, you take features, understand, develop, move it forward of software development. Simple. So when you are discussing Agile in interview, you should say, don't develop entire thing in one go. Rather, it is a time box based iterative approach of software development. What exactly that means? The entire time frame you split into some smaller time windows, like 2 weeks of duration. Okay. And in these 2 weeks, you decide how many features you can finish. Then you fully understand it, design it, test, develop it, test it. And once this everything is done, you move it into for a demo. And if everything is okay, it goes to the production also. And iteration by iteration, your system will be ready. Okay, guys, are we clear with Agile? Please give a quick confirmation. Guys, please give a quick confirmation. Now, can you at least discuss something about Agile? Just say time box based iterative approach of software development. Okay, multiple members confirmed. Very nice. Let's make some notes about it and then we will move forward. Okay, guys, thank you for confirmation. Let's move forward. Agile. Write down. It is time box based iterative approach of software development. Next, you break the software dev timeline into smaller time frames. Generally, 2 weeks. Sometimes it can be 3 weeks also, sometimes 1 week also, sometimes 4 weeks. Different project might break it differently. But 2 weeks of cycle is a very common way of doing for many projects. You break the software dev timeline into smaller time frames, generally 2 weeks. These, some terminologies also we will use. These time frames we call as sprint. Okay, guys, write down this word very carefully. This time frame is called as sprint. So you will hear this conversation very commonly into projects. Hey, what are you working as part of the current sprint? What is the plan of your next sprint? For this feature, how many sprints it will take for you to finish? Right? So sprint. Please write down this point also. These time frames are called as sprint. S-P-R-I-N-T. Okay. Next, for every sprint, you means the team will decide how many features you can finish. And now you have to give a commitment. Let's say you finalize, you will do 8 features. You means the entire team. So for every sprint, team will decide how many features you can finish. Then throughout the sprint duration, you will fully build and test the features and make it ready for prod launch. Prod launch means launching it into production. You will do it fully ready for production. That's the expectation. Incrementally, you are building software. That's it. Piece by piece, easy to manage. Okay, if customers don't like something, you can say, okay, no problem. Next sprint, maybe we will improve it also. So a lot of advantages come automatically, right? So please write down this. Throughout the sprint duration, okay, you fully build and test the features and make it ready for production. By the end, you demo the 8 features to business or the clients. Next, if clients are happy, you can plan deployment into prod for live customers. Live customers means the people in production who will use the system. Live customer means that one. So whenever you are using Instagram, YouTube, so you are the live customer, right? So whenever you build a project, you deploy it into production and the users are using it. So that's what it is. If the clients are happy, nothing but the business team are happy, then you can plan a deployment into production for live customers. Next, if clients suggest some improvement, then in next sprint, you can include the changes. So it's very easy. If they like it, you go to production. They don't like it, okay, you should say no problem. We will make the changes in the next sprint and then we can demo you. And then if you're happy, we can deploy it into production. So Agile is really amazing. Customers will always be happy when they use Agile, right? So please write down. If clients are happy, you can plan the deployment for the live customer. And if some improvements are required, in the next sprint, you can include the changes and then demo, and then go live. Okay. This is a straightforward process. Now, there is a UAT process also which comes in picture. For now, let's not focus on that. Let's keep it clean right now. Your first time listening to these conversations. So let's not introduce a UAT journey right now. We will add it later. Okay. Team, are you done with this? Please quickly confirm. Team, please quickly confirm. Did you write it till this point? So whenever somebody talks to Agile, break it down into smaller time frames, choose some feature, develop it, test it, demo it, and ready for go launch. Improvements required, happy. Next time we will do it. That's what, incremental development. Okay. Okay, very good. Let's write down this one final line also. So we are developing software in increments. Nothing but iterative approach. Okay, guys, thank you for confirmations. Let's move back. So we are developing software in increments, iterative approach. With every iteration, more features will be deployed into production. Okay, more features will be deployed into production. Please make a note about this point as well. Industry, देखो, Agile का एक, there is a very, first please write it, then I will discuss this point. Okay, let's discuss this. Guys, Agile is such a kind of approach that your client, the business people, the people who are giving you the project to build, okay, your client or the business, they will be super happy if they use Agile. Next, employees will be super happy. Next, the technical company who is developing the software will be super happy. So Agile is such a kind of a process which everybody gets the benefit of that. And that is the reason Agile is there so much into the market. Now, how it is happy and all those things, we can discuss it later. But yes, it is very good for the clients. Why it is good for the clients? Let's try to understand that. Why it is good for the clients? Now, in the earlier approach, 100 features are there. Client has to wait for 1 year for all the 100 features to be ready. And what if the client did not like something? So there is a high chance clients will be unhappy. Right now, waiting time is almost like 2 weeks, which is nothing. So within 2 weeks itself, we are building, we are demoing. If the client likes it, we are deploying it into production also. So it is too much good for the clients. So 2 weeks mein they are seeing the features, they are asking us to deploy into production. So clients are very happy. If we build something which they don't like, they will not fight and argue with the technical team. They will simply tell, hey, I'm not really liking this. Can you please make these changes? And we will immediately do it in the next 2 weeks and then deploy. So definitely very good for the customers. Okay. Now, how it is good for employees? I think before we move to the next point, let's even understand that how you are going to take the benefit. Now, let me tell you this thing very clearly. It is good for good employees. Nothing but lazy people who don't want to work in IT. For them, Agile is going to create a nightmare. In an Agile-based approach, every day when you go to office in the morning, you need to give a stand-up update. You have to tell to other people what you were working, okay, what you were not working. Are you stuck somewhere? What are you doing to solve your problem? So automatically, lazy people who don't want to work, technically not good people, they have to daily go and daily discuss. The entire team knows who are the good guys, who are the struggling guys. So let me tell you, the people who are good employees, for them, Agile system is very great. The technically not able to do guys, they will be exposed. And automatically, guys, in earlier time, this used to happen. Credit hogging used to happen. You are doing your job, somebody else is taking credit for you. That cannot happen in an Agile-based approach now. Because daily you are going into that meeting and daily sharing. If somebody else tries to take the credit, you are part of the same meeting and you say, hey, but I have built up all this. So it is very transparent, good for employees. Productive employees will take amazing benefit because of Agile. They will be so happy to work in Agile. It is result oriented. Ownership is there. Clarity is there. Transparency is there. Okay. If you are lazy, not good, then Agile is going to expose you. So we say that, yes, Agile is really great for employees. And those who don't want to work, why to even take care of such people? Let them be exposed. Agile, make sure they are exposed. So automatically, the project is going to be really great because productive employees are getting transparency, recognition, growth opportunities. So we say it is good for employees. Okay, you know another aspect why it is good for employees? Agile basically says, don't plan for weekends. Don't plan after office hours. Whatever you might see on social media, right? Hey, we are working late nights. Management is like this. Agile is saying that is wrong. Plan only what you can do from Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 job. 9 to 5. That's it. Plan only that much. Don't plan more work. And you are part of the meeting. Managers are not planning the work. You are planning the work as per Agile. The team decides how much work we want to finish. Nobody else is doing your estimation. If they are doing it, it means they are following wrong approach of software development. Agile is saying, hey, the team should do whatever they are expected to do. Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. Don't over plan it and don't plan for weekend also. Sometimes if your work is not finished, you might have to do that. But then comes the question, why did you then plan so much? You had to spend more time for that. And in the next sprint, maybe don't plan it like that. So guys, it is really amazing for employees, real great work and life. Both of the things will happen. It requests you don't put pressure on the employees because it is a long-term game. So that's what it is. Productive employees will get great benefits. You are getting your peace time also. Too much work pressure is not going to be there. You have to be productive. Whatever you decide, if you are saying 8 features, you have to deliver 8 features because you told. Now later you don't come and complain, hey, why are we doing 8 features? You should have told that at the beginning of 2 weeks, not later on. So that's what it is. And just imagine, in the beginning, you decided 8 features and you had to work really late night and problems came. Agile has a built-in mechanism. Learn from your mistakes. And next time when you are doing the next sprint, try to improve in that. So whatever could be the problems, maybe next time you realize, oh, we cannot do 8 features. We should pick only 7. Now you will pick only 7. And then should be a reasoning for whatever you're doing. So guys, when you do this sprint 3-4 times, automatically things will be settled properly. So, okay, all this is just to tell you, Agile is a good process of software development. IT industry is liking it like anything. And the primary reason is because it is great for clients, it is great for employees. And guys, if these two things are happy, automatically the technical company is making the revenue and they are also happy. What more is required? Software development improved massively because of Agile. Okay, previously a lot of problems were there, Agile eliminated them. So guys, please write down this thing. Okay, Agile is such a way of software development which is good for clients, next good for employees, and good for tech company. That's where you should try to have Agile in your projects, because your life is going to be simpler in that. And right ways of implementing Agile should be there. If wrongly done, then the team will suffer also. So right implementation is required. So guys, please write down this. Once you're done, please give a quick confirmation, then we will move to the next point. So in your resume today itself, Agile word should come. Okay, Agile word should come today only. Okay, some of the members have completed. Okay, very good. Many members are done. Super, awesome. Let's move further. Now, we are going to get into the process part of working, guys. Okay, guys, everyone, let's go to the process part of working. In IT, there has to be clarity of work. Okay, there has to be clarity of work. For example, which sprint, just try to understand, don't try to make any notes. Clarity of work is required. Which sprints, what features are needed? Next, are the features clear for team to develop? Or any questions are there? Next, who is going to give the feature requirements? Next, you have many team members, many front-end guys, back-end guys, many testers. Who is working on these features? Are we able to finish the feature on time? So all those things are there. Nothing but clarity of work is required. So there is a process for that. There are tools for that. And guys, there is something called as a project management tool like Jira is needed. In the future coming sessions, I will share you the details of setting up your own Jira account. For now, you don't have to worry, but I will demonstrate things that for project tracking, we use Jira, and Jira is very commonly used. Some companies might have other tools also, but some kind of project management tool is required because clarity of work is needed. Okay, that is one thing to understand. Now, next thing, when you work with Agile, there will be multiple designations. Designation number 1, product owner. Designation number 2, Scrum Master. Designation number 3, okay, rest everything we call it as a team. Okay, so when you are implementing Agile, and we said there are multiple ways to implement Agile, right? So when you do Agile, Scrum approach, Agile Scrum approach, so automatically these kind of designations are going to come into picture. Product owner, what is this guy doing? Product owner work is to give you the requirement. So product owner discusses with clients and others and gives you requirement. That is the work of the product owner. Okay, Scrum Master work is what? To solve all problems that come during sprint journey. To solve all those problems and make sure, no, don't write anything, guys, just try to understand. So Agile has multiple designations. Just imagine looking at this cycle, you understood the first level. Out of 100 features, 8 features we want to do. Now, for these 8 features, requirement clarity, designing, development, testing, and bugs might come, bug fixing, lot of processes happening, load testing sometimes, security testing sometimes. Now, we have to make sure that if we said 8 feature, everything should happen properly and the team should finish it on time properly. How is that possible? They created a designation for that called as Scrum Master. The work of this designation is to make sure the team is on track. At the start of the sprint, there is a clarity about what feature is required. If somebody is having any confusion, make sure the confusion is sorted. All the 8 features are completing in these 2 weeks. All that is the responsibility of the Scrum Master. To make sure in 2 weeks, 8 features are completed. Okay, next. Who writes these features? Requirements are given by whom? Requirements are given by product owner. So these are designations. Product owner gives the requirement. Scrum Master is responsible to make sure there are no problems. If the team is facing any challenges, Scrum Master makes sure that we solve it, and so that within 2 weeks we can finish and entire thing is happening very smoothly into the project. And guys, the third component is nothing but the team. And guys, the team makes sure that we develop the features as planned on time. So we all will be part of the team. Juniors, interns, mid-level, seniors, tech leads, architect, DevOps, developer, QA, front end, back end. We all say everybody is just team. From Agile perspective, that's it. 3 designations: product owner, Scrum Master, and rest everybody. We say as a team, let's build this. Okay, so it's not a one-man show. Okay, this guy is going to do everything. No, everything we say, it's a teamwork. So culture is going to be good where Agile is there. Again, good for employees itself, cultural recognition, everything is going to be good. Now, within the team, you might have multiple designations: juniors, freshers, front, back end. But yeah, to the outer world, they just say, hey, this is a team of 10 people, and this is the work that they have developed. Internally, you will have your split. Okay, guys, in your notepad, just write down this thing: Agile designations. And just mention product owner. Next, Scrum Master. Next, team. For product owner, write down gives requirements. Scrum Master, write down ensures problems are sorted and we are on track to complete the work. Team is rest everyone who is building the application. Okay, so these are Agile designations. Okay, fine. So time box based iterative approach. Second, now there are designations to work with Agile. Product owner gives the requirement. Scrum Master is responsible to make sure everything happens smoothly. Team delivers it and finishes it. Okay, fine. Let's move forward, guys. Some time ago, we said clarity of project is required. Now there are so many people. Who is doing what? Are we able to do? Not able to do? Clarity has to be there. So project management tool is needed when you work in the projects, and Jira is a popular project management tool. Common, almost industry practice. It's given by Atlassian. Many companies are using. Alternates are also there. Asana, Microsoft Planner, or several other tools are there. So, but yeah, some tracking tool is needed. So what is going to happen? As soon as you start working in the project, you will be getting or every employee for your project, you will get login access to Jira for your project. So as soon as you are onto a project, you will have a Jira login where they will create certain setup where your project is being tracked. Okay. So yes, every employee will get a login into Jira. So it is going to be something like this, guys. So as soon as you join and you are allocated, you will get some Jira access. It will look something like this. Maybe you are working in 2 separate projects. Sometimes that happens. So you will be added in 2 different projects. So it can be possible. Okay, so all the projects which are happening can be tracked in Jira. If one developer, one employee is working on different projects, you might have separate journey. And guys, now there is a nice, beautiful UI which helps us to track the project. For now, don't worry about how to do this setup. Just later we will discuss that. But for now, just understand that you will get some login access where you will go, you will log in, and some admin is going to assign you to the right project so that you can track your work and further progress. So you are getting it, Scrum Master is getting it, tester is getting it, all the developers are getting the access, product owner is getting the access. So everybody can log in into this kind of an application. Okay, so that is going to happen. Okay, all members will log in to Jira and the work will be tracked here. How is it going to happen? First of all, product owner is going to log in there because this guy is going to give the requirements. Some terminology you have to understand. Backlog. Okay, backlog means what next work needs to be done. So this, whatever work is available for you, we can call it as the product backlog. Okay, product backlog means what is the next set of features that we are going to work upon. They will be available in product backlog. In Jira, product backlog can be represented here using the backlog tab. Okay, so whenever it's a new project, basically there will be nothing here. And then product owner will say, now we have some requirements which needs to be built. Let me start writing down the requirement. So product owner will log in into Jira and then go to the respective project, come to the backlog section, and here there is this backlog. It will start writing requirements here by simply clicking like this. Okay, now please note one thing. Requirements will be given by product owner in the form of user story. User story means end user, the live customer that we said, right? So a general recommendation is product owner should think when the end user is using your project, how exactly write the requirements from the perspective of end user. This is the recommendation of Agile. Okay, so maybe as a end user, I want a login feature, or let's say if it is a Instagram kind of app, then it will be as an end user, I need to have a Reels tab where I will keep getting the latest Reels on the top based upon certain criteria. Next, as an end user, when I comment something, so it should be visible in this manner. as an end user, when I like something, so maybe a history tab should be also populated, all the posts which I have liked. Okay. Next, as a end user, when I am spending more time on scrolling on any one particular type of post, I need a dashboard where I can see which kind of reels I am more interested towards. Next, as an end user, if I subscribe to some person, then in the stories I should see their particular stories also. Nothing but all your requirements. Think from the perspective of end user, and then the requirement should be written. This is a common recommendation, and that is called as a user story. How exactly this translates into Jira? So it is going to be something like this. From this drop down, there is one of the option called as story option. So you will just choose story and write down one liner description about the requirement. Okay, whatever, one liner description. Okay, requirement number 1, one liner description about it. Okay, allow the user to submit comment on reel. Okay, next, requirement number 2 can be there. The one who posts the reel can turn off comments. So the one who posts the reel, so now the user is who? The one who is posting the reel. That guy can turn off the comments. Or one user who can do this and give this kind of a feature, give that kind of a feature. From the perspective of the end user, requirements will be written. For now, just understand that. Okay, and like this, requirement next. Okay, requirement 3 and requirement 4 and requirement 5 and so on and so forth. The product owner is going to discuss with the business team and a lot of other people, and will start writing these requirements into the backlog. That is going to be the step number 1. Okay, guys, everyone, let's write a note, whatever we discussed so far, and then we will move further. Everybody, we need to know the process of working, because what is happening during the interview time, job seekers are not aware of how the IT works, and the confidence breaks there only. And when they are in interview, they are not able to talk confidently, and then how to do this, they are like hesitating for small things. So the process should be very clear, the terminology should be very clear. That's where companies say, I work in projects. That's what we are trying to do here. So please write it down. Okay, please write it down. All employees, while working on the project, will have access to Jira for that project. Step number 2, product owner comes to backlog section in Jira and writes requirement in the form of user story. Writes requirement in the form of user story. Okay. Next. So first, one-liner description of the story will be written, which is nothing but the title. And now, just observe here, later we can make note of this. For every requirement, we can open it in a different tab, and here you can write a lot of details about it. So here you can keep writing. The product owner is going to write now so many things. Big paragraphs can be written. You can attach images here. Okay, you can attach images, you can share mocks. I want this. You can attach Excel sheets, you can attach PDF documents, you can set up key acceptance criteria. Nothing but what all needs to be done for this requirement to be fulfilled. And you can keep writing a bullet point of all of that. Okay, for this feature to be ready, I need this. So, okay, it can all be added in too much details. Okay, so observe, the product owner, first of all, will create requirements in the form of user story. Next, product owner goes to individual stories and adds more details about what is needed. And while the product owner is working on that, this story will be, just see, assigned to me kind of an option. Nothing but it will be on the name of the product owner. Okay. So there is clarity. When, let's say, you log in into the system, okay, whenever you are logging into Jira, you will come to this requirement 3, and here you will say, okay, currently it is with assignee, product owner. So you will get the clarity, okay, so I'm not supposed to do anything on this one. That's what, there is a assignee column which tells who is responsible for that requirement at that moment. Okay, nothing but the more you start using this Jira tool, more clarity will start coming. Due dates, labels, teams, start date as part of which sprint you are doing, story point estimate. We will understand these few things as we discuss Agile later in more depth. But for now, just be aware, a lot of details and clarity is there about the feature, and product owner is going to write that here, mention the acceptance criteria. I expect these many things to happen for this feature to be ready, and they will write all this thing here. Maybe if some documents needs to be attached, Excel sheet needs to be attached, or images needs to be attached, they will put everything here so that the technical team can understand the requirement. So guys, that is going to happen. So please write down the third point. Okay, please write down the third point. For every user story, the product owner will write more details like acceptance criteria. Next, if any docs, images, description of the requirements, and it will be assigned to product owner. Sometimes product owner, we also call it as PO. Sometimes people might just call him as product. Hey, the product told us to do like this. So people might just use that kind of naming also. So for every user story, the PO or the product owner, whatever you call it, will write more details like acceptance criteria, the documents, the images, the description, and it will be assigned to the product owner. This is all happening, okay, parallelly. We have not even started working on the project. Okay, so we have not even started the coding. Okay, guys, please quickly confirm, are you clear? Can we go further to the next point? Team, please quickly confirm, are you done with this? Can we move to the next point, guys? It's 12:35. We are approaching to 1 p.m. We have topics to discuss. Please focus. Maybe 1 to 1:30 sometime it will be going. Important things to discuss. Okay, multiple members confirm. Okay, thank you for your confirmation, guys. Let's go forward. Now, what is going to happen? A requirement is now getting fully ready. We don't even know what the requirement is. So product owner is going to get in a call with us called as grooming meeting. So different companies might use different terminology. Grooming meeting, refinement meeting, or sometimes people might say requirement gathering meeting. Okay, but anyways, there the requirements are going to be discussed. Product owner, don't write it, just understand, will discuss the requirements with the technical team. So here you will also be there part of the meeting. You will discuss. Now, if the technical team is not clear, so they will just come here, get in a call the way right now we are connected in Google Meet. So in the company, they might use whatever other softwares. Microsoft Teams, okay, is a common software which people use for a lot of coordination. Sometimes Slack can be used for coordination, okay. And okay, earlier people were using Zoom and other stuff, but yeah, these kind of coordination tools are there. So in Microsoft Teams, they can simply connect, have a meeting the way we have a Google Meet. Sometimes they will use Google product itself. So they will use a Google meeting link itself. So depends upon which company is using what kind of softwares, but they will get in a call where product owner will share the screen the way right now I have done. And then they are going to explain, hey, this is the requirement. Now you will be there, other team members will be there, Scrum Master will be there. Now, if people are having any kind of questions, in the call itself, you will raise it to the product owner. Okay, hey, how about this? How about that? Okay, they will discuss it with the product owner. If the product owner is able to clarify, then in the call itself, he will clarify. If he is not clear with something, he will say, okay, let me discuss it and then I will come back to you on this one. So nothing but requirement should be clear between the product owner and the technical team. That is where grooming meeting is going to happen, where product owner will discuss and team should ask for clarity, raise questions, and product owner will get it answered during the call itself or later. Now, if let's say the call is done and you still have questions, then general practice is you will just go later on, okay, hey, we still have some questions. Go to the comment section and then you will just mention, okay, we have below questions, and then you will just put it question number 1, question number 2, something like this, and you will just put it here. You can tag also to the person, okay, whom you're asking the question. Then Jira is going to send an email to that person. Okay, so okay, hey, this is for you. For example, you go here. Just see, if you do @, all your team members are also visible here. So you can just choose the name of the product owner and say, hey, product owner, these are the questions. Jira is now intelligent. It will drop some email also. Okay, hey, there is some question for you. So that's where Jira is really good for all this tracking work. So what is going to happen? Grooming meeting is done. They gave you the clarity. If you are not clear on something, you will ask. Later on, you got to realize, hey, we still have few more questions. You will come and comment. Next, if these things are not being replied back, Scrum Master is going to do the coordination. And then Scrum Master will follow up with the product owner. Okay, hey, what's happening? We are waiting on this. So first Scrum Master will ask you, okay, you follow up with the product owner by yourself. If you are not getting the reply on time, then Scrum Master jumps in picture. Some coordination will be there. But eventually, all of this work will be sorted. That's what it is. Okay? So grooming and all will be done this. And then work or requirement clarity between product owner and team is going to happen here. Okay. Next. Just mention this one point. Just mention this. Okay, later on we will mention. Abhi aage badhte. Now let's continue some more steps, then we will summarize it. Okay, for now just focus, just understand, later we will do it. Now, once the requirement becomes clear, grooming, refinement, meeting is done, this happens. Okay, product owner is going to ask, give me the estimate. And in Agile, the estimate is going to be in the form of user story estimate, which is nothing but a Fibonacci number. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, and so on. A Fibonacci number, one of the number you have to specify. Now, there is a lot of logic and what gets considered in estimating and all. But for now, just be aware there are multiple things. How much time estimate, how much time it is going to take. Next, how much complexity it has and how much risk is involved. Now, we are not explaining the formula of how to calculate this. We will do that in future sessions. But just get this clarity right now. Estimations in Agile is provided in the form of user story point. User story point estimate. Story point estimate, which is going to be a Fibonacci number. Any one number can be taken, and whatever that number is, there is math and the logic behind that number. People will just come and just later update here. Okay, we feel this is 5 story points of work, and that's what is 5 story point. Simple things might have just 1 story point, 2 story point. Big things might have 8 or like 13. If it is getting even more bigger than that, now there is a full system. You will ask product owner, can we split it into smaller requirements? And that's again one more consideration. But the point to be understood is, what is the process? First, product owner is going to write requirement. Next, in Jira, it is going to be written. Next, it will be discussed with the technical team. Next, if there are any questions, you get it answered. Next, product owner is going to ask, give me the story point estimate. Now, as a technical team, you don't jump into giving the estimate straight away. What you are supposed to do, you need to do some high level design discussions. Nothing but from architecture perspective, from high level implementation perspective. Because in order to give an estimate, basically it is how much complex it is, how much time it might take. So you cannot just give random estimates. So first you need to know what needs to be done. So without doing this analysis, don't give the estimate to the product owner. So as soon as the product owner gives you the requirement, ask for the estimate, you should say, first we will internally discuss this about how we want to really implement this feature. Once we are clear with that, then we can give the estimate. So always that should be the approach. So high level discussion, architecture discussions will happen here. Okay, nothing but what microservices are needed, whether you are going to go for SQL or no SQL, whether something like caching is going to be required using something like Redis into the journey. Are we going to go with some asynchronous communication in this one using a Kafka or something like that? Or is it going to be a sync use case? Do we have so many reusable pieces into the system? Okay. What kind of challenges will come while we are implementing this? So these kind of discussions will happen. And based upon this, you will be able to give a story point. Okay. So, and all this is happening before you even start working on this. This is only discussion, brainstorming, exploring. This all happens before you start working on your sprint also. Okay. So guys, everyone, please write it down. One by one, we will now write it. What is the process of working in IT? Write down this heading and start one by one. Okay. Product owner writes requirement as user story in backlog. Be comfortable with these terminologies. When in interview, if any conversations are happening around it, you should be very fluent into the communication there, because it is day by day job. Please write down. Product owner writes requirement as user story in the backlog. Next, in grooming call, the requirements are discussed with tech team. Next, All questions needs to be clarified. So both product owner and tech team are on same page. Step number 4, tech team to do high level design discussions / architecture discussions of how to implement this feature and what challenges can come, how to overcome those challenges. Coding and all comes very later. That is where when people are worried, okay, hey, AI is coming and doing all the code, but all these earlier things are required. So coding is not software development. Building the software is software development. Be happy that coding is going away so that you can focus on the important things. You use code and then accomplish bigger target here. So you need to understand the requirement, design it properly, explore on all of these things, make sure the right system is built, right security practices are there, production ready applications are there, and let the AI do the coding there for you. Make sure you are building it right. This is all tremendous intelligence and brain is required here. So please write it down. Tech team to do high level design discussions, architectural discussions on how to implement this feature and what challenges can come. Once you are clear with all that, then you need to give story point estimates. Tech team gives story point estimate. Again, update in Jira. Okay. So just write down all the features which are shared by product owner. Okay. We will repeat above process step by step for that. By this way, the requirements become clear and high level approach is finalized. Okay, team, once you're done with this, please quickly confirm. Write down all the steps. Once you have written all the 6 steps, please confirm. Okay, some of the members have completed. Very good. Okay, more guys are also done. Nice. Guys, I think we will continue today's session even till 1:30 because critical topics needs to be discussed. Be ready, be ready. We will work hard. Okay, on the right direction. Once you work, results come. So don't find reasons for not putting efforts. Okay, there are many people stuck in the market, not going anywhere, not getting the results, crying, complaining people. This world is not going to be kind to such people. You need to take charge, learn, upgrade, put efforts, then rewards come. Okay, thank you for confirmations. Let's move further. So this is going to be the process. Now what is going to happen, guys? While you are doing, guys, everyone please focus. While you are doing these technical discussions, just imagine different people will be there. Maybe for this requirement, front end is having some work, back end is having some work, testers are having some work. So there is going to be one more process in here. Everybody wants to do their own analysis of this requirement. So for many projects, what is a common approach they follow is, for this requirement, they will create multiple subtasks. So add subtask, UI task. Like this UI task is going to be visible. Server task. Next, QA task, or people sometimes can also do QA test case and QA execution. Try to understand the complexity here. For one requirement, many people are going to work in parallel. Some front-end work might be there, back-end work might be there, tester might need to write test cases for that, then final testing is going to happen. So you can create multiple subtasks for this. And everybody starts doing their own analysis. So just imagine, we are from the server team, we need to do server-side architecture finalization and all that. So you will just launch this subtask into a different tab, and here you can put all the details that you want. For example, when you are now drawing your architecture diagrams, you can put it here. Your architecture diagrams can be updated here. Next, your implementation approach, how you want to do it, sync, async, why you are making those decisions. You will keep documenting all of those things. So later when you are developing the feature, these things will become required for you. Always remember, Jira is supposed to be used very effectively into your projects. It's not just for time pass, because you will forget. Today you are doing this discussion. After 1 week, we might implement it. If you don't put things properly, everybody will forget it, and then bugs will come. So what is the learning here? The front-end guys will go to their task and update their finalized details. Back-end guys will go here, and testers are going to go to their task and do whatever, so that later when somebody is developing, so that guy gets this clarity. Now, please note, when we are discussing these requirements, we don't even know who is going to work on this requirement. We don't know that. We are just understanding this requirement, trying to ask questions, trying to discuss at a high level how much time it might take. We don't know who is going to work. Work assignment will happen later. So guys, that's what. Understand the process of working. Requirement came. The team is discussing it, finalizing it, asking questions, and architectural approach and everything. And they are all updating information in Jira properly. Okay. So you should add one more point here, which is the point number 7. Okay. You might create subtasks like UI task, server task, QA test case, QA execution, and update your analysis in those tasks. Note, the development of this feature will happen later. Maybe next week. We don't know. Maybe next month sometimes. It could be possible. Though right now you are doing some estimations, and the team member who is going to work on that next week, that guy is on leave today. So that guy should be able to recollect entire discussion. So yes, we have to really document the information. In the current times, a lot of all the meetings of the company is being recorded as well. So if somebody is on leave later, they can come back, look at the recording, and then catch up with what was finalized. Maybe AI is summarizing the meeting notes, and that notes are also being updated to this kind of implementation, okay, what we wanted to do. So like that kind of thing is also happening. So guys, please write this thing up. You might create subtask and update the details there. We have not even started working as part of sprint. This is all happening before than that itself. Clarity in work is very important. Next, what? The development might happen later. So it's important to have the finalized decisions updated in Jira. So later on, it becomes easy. So just write down these 2 points also. And guys, once you are done with this, please quickly confirm, then we will go further. Process of working of company, we should definitely know. This is really needed, because in interview, when some question happens about how do you do this, people are getting blank. And that is where then that builds more nervousness, confusion, and what to say, what not to say, because process of working is needed, right? What do you do otherwise in a project if you don't know how to do things, right? So please be clear with terminology, process, and everything. Okay, guys, please confirm. Can we continue to the next point? Can we continue to the next point, guys? Please quickly confirm. Okay, some of the guys are confirming. It is 12:57 right now. More 30 minutes, we will continue with the today's call. We will discuss the further process of working also. We have completed a lot of pieces. Now, rest of the portions we will complete. Okay, very good. Thank you for confirmations. Let's move further, guys. So what is going to happen? You will go to the grooming meeting where this kind of backlog is there. One by one, all the topics will be clarified. If you see here, right, this is 5 story point, right? So story points are coming here and all of this thing will be done. So over a period of time, this product backlog will be clear for work. One important point you have to understand. In this backlog, the order of work will be finalized by product owner. This is important, please understand. Product owner can take this feature and say, okay, we will move it here. Order can be changed. Or product owner can say, requirement number 5 is more important. Let's move it to the first one. Now, product owner decides the priority by which technical team should develop these features. That is how product owner is going to change. Guys, you should never change the order. That is not in your decision which feature you want to work. Product owner is going to come with requirements and this order will be finalized by product owner. You cannot change this order. Product owner discusses with business and business says requirement 5 is more important. We need this in production first. After that only go to this one. So product owner finalizes the order. So this is called as a prioritized list of what feature needs to be worked upon. No need to write, but I will write it at my side. Product owner, okay, makes the backlog as a prioritized list of features or whatever tasks, or in future we will discuss even bugs to work upon. Okay, tech team should not change the order. Team should not change the order of requirements. It is important to business. You should not do it. Consequences could be very severe if you by mistake also change it. So please don't do that. Okay, so that is one thing. Next, what is going to happen? We are supposed to work on this. And we said we are using Agile Scrum approach and we work as per sprints. So just imagine today is Monday. So you can have a 2 weeks of sprint, which is going to be what? Today is Monday to Friday is going to be week 1. Next week is going to be Monday to Friday. That's how the sprint is going to be finalized. So 3rd of August till whatever is the day on the next week Friday. So team is going to decide which items we can finish as part of these 2 weeks. And company is having a process for that. We call it as a sprint planning meeting. Okay. What do you have to remember about this? On the day 1 of the sprint, this meeting is going to happen. The entire team is going to come together and they will say, hey, we are already clear with the requirements. Questions are also answered. Estimations is also there. Now, the entire team comes together and then decides for the current sprint, how many of these features we can finish. Okay. And now let's say you can finish requirement number 5. One of the member of the team, maybe scrum master, lead, or even you, one person will say, okay, so let's do this as part of this. Starting from the top only. You cannot say, chalo, let's pick up this one. No, order cannot be changed. Product owner is going to question you if you pick something else. You need to go and pick from the proper order. So can you finish requirement number 5? Yes, we can finish. Drag it from here and move it into the current sprint item. That work is going to happen during sprint planning meeting. So what do you need to know about sprint planning meeting? It is going to happen on day 1 of the sprint. Team will finalize what features they can deliver in this sprint. No need to write it, just understand. So a sprint planning meeting will happen. If virtual, then using Teams, Google Meet meetings will happen. Or if you are in office, you might just get into a meeting room, put a projector on, and then one person will share the screen, and then people will discuss. And this is going to be finalized. Sprint planning meeting on the day 1 of the sprint will happen, and the team will finalize what features they can deliver in that sprint. Okay. For example, currently we said as part of the week 1, we said we are going to cover some topics. So if we want to track the progress of this current project itself, what we are doing, it can be reflected into Jira. There will be one task called as end-to-end working in IT that we are discussing. So you can just keep moving items. Let's say even this you want to do. So you will move it here. And then let's say some of the items you directly want to add it to the sprint itself. So you can just keep clicking create as a user story and just say, we want to work on this end-to-end working in IT. That is another work that needs to be done. Next, we will be understanding framework. So this will become our next work to be done. Next, we will be doing coding using Spring and Spring Boot. That will become the next task to be done. By this way, what will happen? Nobody will forget whether any work is pending or not taken care of. Everything is accountable into the system. Next, using AI for building the application. This topic needs to be done. Next, understanding some basics of microservice and REST API. So this topic is supposed to be done. So whatever work needs to be done, that is going to be tracked into PayPal project overview. It is going to be added that in the current sprint of 2 weeks, this is going to be taken care. Deploying on AWS should happen. Deploying on AWS should happen. And then working with profile should happen. Working with profile should happen. Next, okay, understanding microservices, deep dive. In week number 2, we are going to do that. Okay, deep, okay, core coding with Spring Boot framework. On the week 1, we will do the basics, but then we will get into more core coding of the Spring Boot. Understand payment domain. Next, do PayPal integration setup and API exploration. So let's see what kind of work we will plan in the week number 2. But guys, this is sprint happening. Today is Monday. As part of the sprint planning meeting, everybody will come together and they will just put it on paper, what all things they can finish as part of the next 2 weeks. Okay. Once they are finalized, so that is what is the sprint planning meeting. Later, we will take some notes. Right now, don't juggle here and there. Focus. The work is going to be clear. Work is going to be added. Okay, for the sprint, we will work on this. You are part of the team. If you feel the team is adding more items which we cannot finish, you should discuss it. Later on, don't go to social media and keep blaming okay, companies are putting more work to us. You are part of the team. You are supposed to discuss then, hey, why are we doing like this? We cannot do that much. Can we remove something? And then you should be able to explain to other people, justify your words and statements. And if you're able to convince, then work is going to be removed. So you need to speak and discuss during the project. Everybody is there to solve the problem. Okay. So discuss it and solve your own problems there. And that is how sprint planning meeting is going to happen. And once it is finalized, during the sprint planning meeting, okay, so it will happen on the day one, team will finalize what features they can deliver in that sprint. And guys, one more thing is going to happen on the sprint planning meeting. Work will be assigned. Nothing but who is going to do what work? Okay, work will be assigned. Subtasks will be created. UI, server, QA, and subtasks will be assigned. Because just imagine, in the same team, 3 server developers might be there. So which developer is supposed to work upon this? So the name of the developer will be assigned at the subtask level. Okay, so that is how it is going to be. So once you go here, you're going to the requirement number 1. You have multiple subtasks here. So you have 3 server developer. You need to give to one person only to work on this. You will just come here and you will say assign, and that person name is going to be here. So you will just assign, hey, this guy is supposed to work. You might have multiple testers in the team. You will choose the name of the tester and then assign it to that guy. So subtasks will be assigned. Okay, that is how it is. And one of the developer will be the main. Now, please note, assignment is happening at subtask level as well as main user story level. So main user story level, one person is accountable. Tomorrow, if the work is not finished on time, whoever is assigned here, that person is supposed to be answering for that. It could be whoever fault, UI server, whatever. During stand-up, this guy is supposed to give the update about this. That person should coordinate with all the other people also. So that's a responsibility. If there is a task assigned on your name, means it is your responsibility to take care of it. Okay, so what are we learning here? We are focusing that on the sprint day itself, day one itself, sprint planning meeting itself, subtasks will be created, work will be assigned to the team member. So there is a complete clarity. The work is clear. High level implementation plan is clear. Next, assignment, who is going to do what is also clear on the day one. So that's what we can say. Okay, who is going to, team will finalize this, work will be assigned, and subtask level also work is going to be assigned. This will happen for all the features, for all features. Now, this is what Agile recommends, but sometimes some of the projects do compromises and then they suffer. If the work is not clear, they will have problems. If the story pointing is not done, they have problems. There is no work decided already who is going to do what, problems. What we are sharing here is, after my 15, 16 years into the industry, okay, some best practices of how you can get the things done. So that's what we are sharing. If you are working already right now and in your project, these things are not followed properly, I would suggest you to take these discussions and make sure it is applied into your project, because wrongly implementing these systems, your life will become painful. I've seen that. People are frustrated. They are always working so hard and still they are like not able to meet the timelines. Client is unhappy, team is frustrated, everybody is like gone. So there is a right way of working. So get the requirements clear first, finalize the high level approach. If it is not clear, don't pick that requirement for development. At the day one, the requirement should be clear, work should be assigned, and it should be taken properly. Okay, whether you guys can finish it. These are checkpoints. Please don't violate it. Agile says do it properly so that your life can be peaceful. Okay, day one of the sprint is done. Everyone, please open up your notepad and write it down. Sprint planning meeting. Write down sprint planning meeting. Some bullet points about it. Team decides what they can finish in this sprint. Point number 2 happens on day 1. Point number 3, work will be assigned to members. Work will be assigned to members. Point number 4, subtask created and assigned. This is also going to be done. Please write down all the 4 points. So grooming meeting we discussed. What is expectation of grooming meeting? Next, sprint planning meeting. These are standard meetings which will happen in project development. Once you're done with this, please quickly confirm. Sprint planning meeting. Okay, multiple members are confirming. Good. Thank you, everybody. Let's continue further, guys. Your focus is required, guys. Once you are focused, understanding will happen automatically. If you're distracted doing 10 things, you will lose a few points. Then catching up again might be hard. So involve. Okay, good. Thank you for confirmations, guys. Let's move further. So sprint planning meeting, team decides what they can finish in that sprint, happens on the day 1, and it is how it is going to be reflected. We will be having the work finalized in this manner. Okay. Next, what? One of the person will say, chalo, let's start the sprint because the work is finalized. It is assigned to the team members. So next point is start the sprint. Again, Jira and Agile, they work just really hand in hand here. So because project management, project tracking is also part of the SDLC itself, right? The SDLC is happening and you need to track it. So you will simply go here. One person from the team will go and click here, start sprint. Okay. And then you have to choose a duration. Okay. You have to choose the duration of the sprint. So today is 3rd of August. We are starting the sprint at morning 10 a.m. Okay. When is the sprint going to end? It is a 2-week sprint. So it will be finishing on 14th of August and around 7 p.m. So like this, the sprint 2 weeks of window is going to be finalized. And then your sprint goal, it simply means what is the main target of this sprint? We can say all foundational topics to work on this PayPal integration project. So whatever is needed, foundational topics, and we will be clicking on start. Okay, nice. What happened? As soon as you clicked on start of the sprint, we move from the backlog tab to a different board tab, and left-hand side is the list of items. Left-hand side is the list of items. Now the work starts. Try to imagine everybody is clear about their work items because high-level requirements are already clear. High-level implementation approach architecture is also clear. It's there here. Work is assigned. Subtasks are created. Now is the time when the team starts developing these things one by one. Okay. So let me write it. Now you don't write anything, just observe. So once the sprint planning meeting happens, after that, we start the sprint and it goes into the board section. Now, entire 2 weeks, the entire team is going to focus on the board section. And the aim is, please note, there is something called as statuses. To-do status, in progress status, done status. More statuses can also be added. The teams can customize this. But basically nature is, to-do means work is not completed. In progress means, okay, now we are working on that. Done means the work is completed. So guys, for the entire 2 weeks, just imagine you have 8 features. When you start the sprint, all the 8 features will be here. And the goal of this 2 weeks will be to move these items from this place into this place. That's what entire 2 weeks is going to be all about. And daily by daily, people will do this stand-up meeting where they will come and they will discuss the progress. Hey, what's happening? Are you progressing, not progressing? They will daily check how many items are still in to do. Why are people not working on that? If they have done, why is it not moved into the done section? If you have a tester in between which needs to test, so you can put a QA there. And you will have a QA also. Okay? And then this QA, you can just move it here, saying okay, this is how our work process will be. First, we will have it in to do, then we will do development of that, and then we will hand it over to a tester. Once the tester is fine, then it goes into the done section. So like that, status management should happen for your work. And entire 2 weeks, everybody focuses on this board. So this is called as a sprint board. Okay. So as soon as we start the sprint, we go to the board section, which is sprint board. What is the significance here? Okay. For entire 2 weeks, entire team focuses that all work should move from to-do section to done section. And that's it. They will not wait for last moment somebody coming and telling it is not done. Daily they will make sure they collaborate, solve the problem, and hit. If you said 8 features we will finish in this sprint, then yes, 8 features we should finish in this sprint. Sometimes some work might go here and there, but it should happen only sometimes, not always. So if it is happening always, means something is wrong, which needs an improvement. Okay, that is what it is. Take a minute to absorb this. Everyone, let's do some thinking. How is the journey of working in IT? Okay. Everyone, let's write some notes into Notepad. Conclude, reconclude. Working people are doing this daily. You are not at job, so you have to practice it more. Let's do a quick practical. Write it down. Step number 1. We are summarizing entire thing once more. You write it, I will also write. Step number 1. Use Agile, Scrum, SDLC. Next, use Jira for project tracking. Next, product owner writes requirements in backlog, in Jira backlog as user story. Step number 4, product owner and tech team grooms requirements and gets full clarity. Gets full clarity. Step number 5, tech team does high level approach, finalization, and further updates in Jira. Step number 6, tech team gives story point estimate in Jira. Step number 7, for all requirements, subtasks needs to be created. Step number 8, sprint planning meeting happens on day 1. Write it. I'm going to write, I'm going to share. But when you work hard for things, you remember it. So you have to, don't be smart here. Don't take a screenshot here. You can take a screenshot, but it will not get into your brain. For the topic to get into the brain, you need to write it. When you write every single word, when you think more, in interview, you need to speak. So the information should be there in your brain. So try to work for things. It will remember. You will remember it for a long time. So sprint planning meeting should happen on the day 1 of the sprint. Team finalizes the work, and then who will work on what, and further starts sprint for 2 weeks. Next, move to sprint board. Move to sprint board. Next, aim of 2 weeks is to move all work from to do to done section. That is what it is. We will be stopping the call at 1:30. Okay. So we still have 7 minutes for the call. Aim of the 2 weeks is to move everything from to do section to done section. Once you're done with this, please quickly confirm. Tomorrow itself, we will build our first Spring Boot application, guys. So then we will further get into more topics here, right? Okay, team. Once you're done with these 12 points, practice it very well. Make it a part of your thought process. Go in with confidence during interview. Yes, I can work in Agile environment. Yeah, this is what I did in my project cycle. Okay, multiple members completed. Very good. Let's continue further. Okay, let's continue further, guys. Now, what is going to happen? You are about to start doing the development. Okay, guys? Okay, thank you for all confirmations, guys. Let's go further. 6 minutes to complete. Okay, so pull up everybody. 6 minutes hai. Let's make it happen. So now what is going to happen? Every team member will start working on their respective items. Okay, guys, so everyone focus. Now, this is where some important tips I will give you. What are you supposed to do? Don't write it, just understand. Firstly, you read requirement and high-level architecture, which is already finalized in Jira. Okay, step number 2. Think about low-level implementation. You need to think about low-level implementation. For that, you might have to go to AI. You might have to go to Google, and then find it out. Okay, how do you want to implement it? What major classes you will write? What will be your DB design? And what will be your field names, fields, main methods? Do you have any thoughts of using some design patterns? So you will be doing this kind of discussion. Use the internet, take the requirements. Once you do this thing, okay, here will be my suggestion. Don't start blindly developing it. Rather, in your team, some seniors will be there who will do your code review later. So share your approach share your approach with your whoever is going to be your reviewer later. Guys, you need to work smart. Let's say if whatever you finalized, if there is some improvement needed in that, so why build the wrong thing, then go to review and then get it fixed? You can do upfront smart strategy. What is that? Earlier itself, you do some research. Maybe it will take you maybe half of a day or maybe 2-3 hours. You do this, do some finalization at a high level. What is your strategy? And then just connect for maybe 5 minutes in a call with the other person who is going to be later on your reviewer, and then discuss. If there is any improvement or suggestions, you consider that. Once it is done, okay, then only start development. This will save a lot of rework later on. Okay, during code review, automatically there is a very good chance work is going to be approved quickly. Otherwise, they will be like, this is wrong, that is wrong. You have already spent 2-3 days. Now feedbacks are coming. The basic sprint is going to be disturbed now, right? So be proactive, be upfront. It will save a lot of your time. So guys, this will be the initial suggestion. Okay, now the next thing. In order to do the coding, we need IDE. Without IDE, we cannot work. So we need to have IDE. So you can use Eclipse. We will be using STS for live, or any other IDE. Let's say VS Code you want to use, or IntelliJ you want to use, okay? Or any other IDE is fine. It is your choice. We will be using this one. Next, when we do the coding, we need Java. I will demonstrate using Java 17, but again, you can have any later versions of Java. Don't go to the version 8 or like below 17. Don't go there. Choose anything 17 and above. All my versions of Spring Boot and demonstrations will be Java 17 compatible. If you are choosing something else, you need to then work with internet to figure out the version compatibility for that. But some way or the other, mechanisms will be available. So please note, when you are doing the coding, we will do the coding using this kind of a tool, Eclipse STS. Second, we need Java in order to build our Spring Boot based project. So Java is going to be installed. Now, there are furthermore softwares. We need to have some dependency management. So we need Maven for that. We need to do API testing. We need Postman for that. We need to have a proper version control for the project. For that, Git, Bitbucket is required. Guys, I'm telling you, even to start working on your first basic application as per the industry manner, we need these set of softwares. Okay, so when we connect in tomorrow's session, we will be building our first Spring Boot application. So our topic will be, first we will understand what is a framework. So you will get from the very basic, what is a framework, and then what is this Spring and Spring Boot. And after that, we will be building our first Spring Boot application. And when we build that, it is going to be following all of these softwares, and we will do a practical testing. And right from tomorrow itself, we will be using a AI coding agent or coding assistant, okay, which is nothing but GitHub Copilot. So right from tomorrow, technical discussion about this will happen. So whatever we created in Jira today, okay, understand the process till this point. Tomorrow, when we continue further, we will do rest of the flow. Okay? So guys, Monday to Friday, daily 10 a.m. we will connect, set up mobile reminder, whichever topics we discussed today, practice it well and try to include it into your resume. And then definitely during interview, you should say you can do as per this approach. Okay? Chalo guys, thank you everybody for your time. Have a great day. we will be connecting tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Okay, practice it well, guys. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. I'm stopping the stream. Take care of yourself, guys. Have a great day. Revise the entire topic. Okay, revise the entire topic, and we will be connecting tomorrow morning, 10. It is 1:31. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Okay, everybody. I will share notes and everything into our internal group. Attendance is already shared earlier, so double sharing is not required. But in the internal WhatsApp group, we will be sharing the notes, material, updates, recordings, everything. Okay. If you are part of this WhatsApp channels, so you will be having everything. Chalo, thank you guys. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Ending the stream. Bye team. Take care. Have a great day, guys. Practice it.